Yeah, see, that's how it's going to be. Just like that. Now, boom, as soon as we start, we come off this. He's going to show a video of... Yeah, that's it.
Why?
That's because it's Kerry. Because it's Kerry. Kerry?
Oh, okay.
Who's Kerry? You done?
Splash.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got this.
Hello, I'm on the air.
Listen, you handle. I'm fine.
I got this.
I'm looking up David Robertson's stats.
Oh, because we need him now.
Well, I figure he'll be a topic tonight at some point.
Yeah, I've been going to war with people on that.
We're on. What? You were on?
We are?
We are? Yeah?
Yeah.
We're on the air. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Every week we're on. You're on.
Okay.
Limo Talk.
Hiya.
It's me, Garazade. GothamGoldGraz.com. Ins41.com. StrongIslandTV.com. Well, you know the panel over here. The man to my left is brought up extraordinaire music director Richard Zarelli. He's back. Hello, Rich.
Richard Dorelli.
Richard Dorelli.
Richard Dorelli.
Hello,
Yes.
Richard Dorelli.
Hello, Anthony Dazade.
Yeah, how are you? And the
good.
man, the myth, the legend, the comedy host for April 6th, Bobby Ins41 in Zarello. Hello, Ins.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? What's happening?
All right.
Yeah, well, I played this song, Ins, because of Kerry, Captain Splash. We lost her last week, and I've decided to keep this song as our opening song from here on in as a little tribute to her. We played a little thing that her and I had just done a couple of weeks ago with Scrubs over here with her doing the puppet. So for the bottom of our hearts at Limo Talk and me, Bobby, and Richie, the Schoen family, we offer you our condolences and know that she's going to be hanging out with us all the time on our show somehow, some way. So what's going on?
Very sad story to hear what happened with,
Absolutely.
With Kerry. And
Couldn't have said it better.
funny thing is, I mean, after all that time, I just really learned her name was Kerry because we just called her Captain Splash. That was her thing.
Yeah.
You know, she loved her Captain Splash thing. And she really was.
She liked us. She liked
I'm
us.
getting like cues from the back from the
Right, something about the...
That's because of our. Oh, he wants you to talk closer to the mic.
Oh, I just want you to
Yeah,
check
she
your
wants
breath.
to-
The point is, I hate this mic. I got to lean forward to it. I look like this when I'm talking.
Do you want to switch? I
I don't know. I don't really care right now.
You sure?
Let's just do this. I'll just hold it like that.
I'll hold it. I got no problem. I'll
mean-
give you mine. I don't care. I don't care if we crisscross. Yeah, of course you will. Here she goes. The pest, the Strong Island pest is in the studio, and she's hanging out with us tonight. It's the podcast Teresa Farrell, Tea Time with Teresa, who will have Perry Williams, number 21, one of my favorite Giants here tomorrow night. But you know what? No one cares about that right now.
I'm hoping for Perry Como. I was like,
That'd be a neat trick.
you got Tootsie Rolls, goddamn.
Here.
No, I don't want one.
You can have. It's for you.
You can have.
I have
Look at
had
these, the
five-
tiniest Tootsie
I was
Rolls
gonna
I've ever
say,
seen
how
in
big
my
is that
life.
Tootsie Roll?
This is like for a newborn. You know,
That is
they gum it. You know,
That is a small Tootsie
that is
Roll.
the smallest fucking Tootsie Roll ever. That's like taking one Tootsie Roll and chopping it into 5 pieces.
Well, that's
and
what
making
it's
this.
true.
That's what he had in the back.
They're like when they do a candy bar and they have like
They call that shrinkflation.
this would be in today's standards fun size. Fun size.
Yes.
That's the fun size.
Snack size.
As if Tootsie Rolls weren't fucking small enough as it was. Why don't we just get the smaller size of Milk Duds? Why don't we get a smaller Milk Dud?
You should actually make a bigger Milk Dud, more of a
I
meal.
think a gigantic fucking Milk Dud the size of a baseball would be intense. That would be awesome.
like
I would
one
like
of
to
those
see a giant Milk
chocolate eggs, like the size of one of the Cadbury ones.
The Cadbury eggs, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
Like
like
that's-
the
That's
Cadbury.
coming
In a
soon.
milk
Easter,
dud.
right?
Yeah.
She brought you matzah.
She brought me matzah. I
Passover's
don't
coming as well.
understand. I mean, I got this matzah. which
Original matzah.
Originally, I didn't know there was an imitation matzah.
What brand
This
is
the
that?
original matzah. This is the Aunt Jemima matzah. All right. This is-
Manischewitz.
You know, they're gonna. Aunt Jemima is gonna reappear. As a matter of fact, I think if I start a business, I'm calling it Aunt Jemima.
Think so?
Yeah.
You get away with it?
That would be
Aunt
great.
Jemima. It'd be like, because I think
it's a
this woman needs
fantastic
to be
idea.
honored for the greatness she contributed to the food industry with her pancake mix and syrup. and waffles.
Yep.
And we're sitting here telling, oh, no, that's no good. We got to get rid of Aunt Jemima. Well,
Yeah, we can't do that.
the original Aunt Jemima is what now called Mill something? Pearl Mill?
Pearl Mill.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Pearl
so now
Mill?
I use.
Is that really what it's called now?
Yes.
That's
now I
ridiculous.
use log cabin syrup. That's what I buy, log cabin syrup, and any other pancake mix except for Pearl Mill. So
All right.
that's just
That's just you.
That's
All
just you.
That's fine. 9:35 tonight. We're getting a phone call from Coach Jimmy Ferry for the UMBC Division I basketball program to talk a little basketball with Jimmy. His program right now. He wasn't the coach there, but they were the last 16 seed to be the 1 seed 5 years ago, and FDU just did it this year. So we're gonna have a
so they were the last 16 seed to beat
a 1
the
seed.
1 seed.
Five. It's only happened twice. UMBC, before Jimmy Ferry was his coach, they won a 16 seed. They beat Virginia, and now yesterday or 2 days ago, FDU won, and they beat a number 1 seed. So it's the second time in the history it's ever happened. And now FDU is playing tonight and getting their asses kicked in. So Jim Ferry's coming on around 9:35, and at 10 o'clock tonight we have a special 10 for 10 at 10 with Mandy Jones. I know who was a favorite of all of us. We like Mandy Jones.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, we have to have a panel to agree on
Well, we
that.
have to have a vote.
Right, we all like Mandy, don't we? Sure.
Doesn't everybody sitting at this table like her?
Well, Mandy's swell.
We like Mandy Jones.
I love Mandy.
All right, so Mandy Jones is going to join us from the Wildflowers.
Mandy's still doing her the Wild and Wonderful show with a Wild.
Yes, but I think she's doing it alone.
The
I don't
Wild
think-
Wonderful and the E Street Band or whatever.
She's not doing it with Bonnie Scalise anymore. I don't think.
Why?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't
You
know.
can ask her.
Juicy, what happened?
I don't know. D. Filippo says, good evening, gentlemen. And Ann Rotney says, good evening, Limo Talk. Hi, everyone. So that's who's joining us.
Hello, Ann.
I should say it. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
First thing on
Rusty's still in the Navy. Is the house on fire, Clark? It's not every day you move into a new house. They didn't move into a new house.
That's great.
The blessing.
The blessing, yes.
I love that.
That is great.
They want you to say grace. The blessing. I love that.
I was in your parts last night. I was over in Franklin Square.
Oh.
John DeLucci had his 50th birthday party. Roseanne threw him a party at the house.
Right.
And they had like a disco setup with a disc.
You say gay?
No.
You just said gay.
I said,
Did he
did I
just
say
say
gay? I said gay?
Did you
They
say
had a gay
gay?
disco set up. The village people were there.
They had a nice setup. They had like
I don't think I heard gay.
a DJ and everything
Play it
else.
back.
And I took over. Listen, the going joke for the night is I was walking around offering all the females $50 because my feet were hurting me. I offered $50 to every single female to rub my feet at this party, and not one.
And you went home with your $50.
Yeah, well, yeah. But the only one that said she would do it was Roseanne. But she said, I think she had a couple too many drinks. So
I'll do it, guys.
that's exactly what. Let's go.
I'll give you $50.
This party cost me a lot of money.
Oh, man.
Also, some lady was sitting. So it had microphones going on. Some lady is sitting in the bathroom, and I'm just leaning on, listening to Turco and John DeLucci and Roseanne say things on a microphone. And a girl walks out of the bathroom, and I turn to her and I go, "Wow, I heard sounds in there I've never heard before." My wife fucking turned on me. She goes, "You don't even know who this lady is. You're saying things like that." I go, "What's the big deal?" I was joking around. How do you know she's going to take it that way?
I think it's worse if you say it about people you do know. I mean, you might as well say it about people you don't know. Make fun of them.
Oh, what's the difference?
Why not?
I was making fun
What
of them.
good is life if you can't just goof on people?
So the husband goes in, and the husband walks out, and I go, "I heard worse out of you." He goes, "Ha ha, I had to go to the bathroom." She was so mad at me last night. She says I was inappropriate. Is that inappropriate to say?
Look, you know what? The last thing you need
you
is
know,
to be judged on every move you make. I mean, so what you got to do is you got to go with do the things that you think amuse you. Whatever amuses me, I like to do. I mean, I try not to offend anybody, but you know, if it amuses me, what big deal? I never heard noises like that before. So what?
That's she
on.
had Rich. She had a look on
listen,
her.
I could-
like she
I
was
could-
more.
Well, the point is too.
I think she should be happy because she should be happy it wasn't worse. That could have been so much worse. That really wasn't that bad.
but she
Coming from you.
No, I did. She walked out of the bathroom. The lady didn't know who I was, and I just went, "Oh my God!" I heard noises coming out of that bathroom like I've never heard before. She smiled and walked away from me, and my wife turned on me and just goes, "Are you out of your mind?" I go, "What's
Wait,
the
where were you? What was the event?
Well, it was John DeLucci's 50th birthday party at the house, so they know who I am.
That same girl
So you're
that
in the guy's
was
house.
taking that noisy dump rubbed his feet for $50 later.
Yeah,
She's like rubbing, farting. I enjoyed it, babe.
you like
That's
it?
You want more lotion?
Rub a little more.
Oh God, Bob, funny stuff.
I rubbed a little around the rib of my ass. You could probably smell it every time I let rip. I got Manischewitz
Matzah over here.
matzah here.
So, all right. April 6th, please join us for a fundraiser at Murr's Pub in Farmingdale. We start at 8 o'clock at night. Our list is this man right here, Bobby Inns, 41 and Zarello, is the host. Billy Guy is going to hang out with us. Matt Aravalo, Kathy Arnold, Teresa Farrell, Kristen Tinsley, Bonnie Scalisi, Jason McDonald, Justin McDonald, and Michael Zimmerman. That's who's joining us. Guys, it's $20 to get in, $5 a free drink for everybody. And
$20 to get in and $30 to get out.
it's a fundraiser for Michael's 11U Green Dog baseball team. And we hope to have a couple of 50-50 going on, last number standing going on, and I think we might have one basket. So, you got a basket?
Yeah, I got to be honest. I can't take these lights. I mean, I really can't.
Really?
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
the
so
only lights that are on.
I
yeah.
don't know. It's just.
Do you want? So you want him to lower his Teresa?
Otherwise, we're going to
He
sit in the
hates.
dark.
He doesn't like sun. He doesn't like light. He's-
I love the sun. I love sitting in the sun all fucking day long. But if I knew these were going to be on, I would have brought sunglasses. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's too much.
It's just too
There's
much.
no other
here.
lights on.
He's whining. It's too much.
Too
I
much.
can't.
My pupils are dilated. I mean,
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Bob,
Here comes
Bob,
the
just
Disney
turn it
Bob.
off. Just turn all the
just gonna
fucking
turn it
lights
off.
out.
Right.
We'll do the show in the dark, Bob. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. How's that better?
That's it.
Thank you, Bob.
Bobby Lucera has spoken. He's walking away. He said, "Fuck this. I've had a tough week. You guys can sit in the goddamn dark." Yeah.
Wow, look at the red. The red is starting to come through a lot.
Hey, wait a minute, Teresa. Give me a couple of these candles that he's got and line them up over here, Terry. All right, and
Let's try and make do. Wait,
take-
they got a camera light.
And Terry, take the microphone so you could talk into it and step on everybody at least once or twice during the show. No, I'm kidding, Teresa. I love you. She's such a penis.
There we go.
All right.
How's that better?
All right, first thing first. What do you think about these bank failures? What the hell's going on here?
I think the bank failures are an indication that our economy is going to tank. But yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, we got jerk-offs running the country, so what are you going to do? I mean, I can talk till I'm blue in the face about how.
Now we're doing a seance.
Oh, look, we got one here too. Go, Bob.
The great fear. No, who is it?
I feel like Kristen Tinsley should be saying giving us a reading or something like that.
Anyhow,
That's good.
That's good stuff. Oh, yeah, thanks. Take the microphone. It's underneath. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm burping. So, right underneath there, where Bobby's leg is.
Yeah, we
where his
do.
other leg is. In between his crotch. Teresa, you look good. Nice outfit. Very nice outfit. Your boobs look very good.
Thank you.
You look like your makeup looks great. You're looking hot, huh? You're getting ready for Perry Williams tomorrow night. Hello, Mr. Williams. Are you married? No, I'm not. Oh, why don't you take me out on a date? Can you get me an autograph from him tomorrow night?
I'll try.
What do you mean you'll try? I want to give it to Michael. And I want to get one for Christian. You can't do that for me?
I will try.
Okay.
What is he signing?
Just I don't know. Why don't you make? See if
a
you
napkin?
See if
On?
you,
Is
it's
this
on.
thing on?
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
on.
Is she supposed to just bring him a piece
No.
of paper?
Why don't you take a pic? I'll send you a picture, photocopy it in your printer. I got a number 23
Send you
picture.
a picture.
Of him
You're going to
as a
photocopy
giant.
the picture.
Yeah, I have a picture
Really?
of him.
On a copier.
Why not? I want the.
That'll come out nice and blurry.
I
and here
can't
you
find
can
a baseball.
sign
How am I
this.
specifically going to find a
Go
baseball
to a
card?
sports store tomorrow. Pick up his picture. Come by the studio.
Who?
and-
Who are we talking about?
Perry
Doc Gooden?
No.
Fat boy?
No.
What?
No, Perry Williams. He's a star. He was a starting cornerback for two
Super
Bowls
Bowls.
for the Giants. That's who's coming on this week.
Perry
Yeah,
Williams.
I was
tired
so-
of hearing
I
Graz
so-
bitch about it's the producer, it's the director. Hello. I interview people in the entertainment industry. That's what I do.
It's the same. Well, you did a good job with him, but then next week, who's it going to be? Next week, it's going to be an actor from the sinking ship.
Listen to me. My show
Here we
is
go.
interviewing people in the. Were you on my show? Were you on my show?
I've been on your show.
And you have been in the entertainment industry, have you
I
not?
guess I'm
Okay.
a part of an entertainment.
Wow.
industry.
if you
I'm in the podcast industry. Technically,
I guess.
you know, I got a compliment from someone.
say
They said,
yes.
they go, I listen to you. They never say Richie. They never say Richie. They go, I listen to you and Ins all the time. And I got to tell you something.
Why would you bring up that they never say Rich?
I know. I was kind of wondering that.
And he goes, I.
They never mentioned
He
you
never
as anybody
mentioned
that was
you.
of any significance or importance. I just
Right.
wanted to mention that before I say this story.
So he goes,
Because it's very critical to the story.
He goes, that Ins, man.
important.
He's quick. He goes, you do a good job with him. He goes, you guys make me laugh. He goes, I did a 7-hour ride. He had to go to Cortland and then somewhere else and then back. And he was just complimenting
Who
us.
is this? Let's get him down here.
This is, you
John-
know, with the no lights on, I have to say it's like limo after
No, I don't
dark.
like it with the no lights
It's
on,
like
but this is kind
limo.
of spiteful. But
Limo
the point is,
after
I don't
dark.
like them fucking things right in my face. I just don't.
I'll be honest.
And
Bobby,
I'll be
it's
honest
all-
with you, if you
it's
look
all
at the
about-
beginning of this, if
It's
you look
all
at the,
about lighting. It's all about
it's all about
I
lighting.
tell you
It's supposed to be
that.
straight on you, not over your head.
It's all
where you
about
can,
lighting.
like I'm looking at my eyes and I notice I've been tired, so the shadow is making these circles under my eyes show up really sharp. and my teeth, which look like my teeth, which in my whole life have always looked like a piano playing itself.
Really?
Yeah, 2 keys down, 2 keys up, 2 keys down, 2 keys up. Yeah, that's my teeth. So I'm looking at the picture of me over here, and I see shadows where teeth should be. So I look like I'm missing 6 teeth. Right, so I'm watching it, and that's why I was like, "Could you please with these fucking lights?" That's why I don't like them, because they come down at an angle, and I look like I'm fucking hell. I'm from hell.
But look, this is us right now. So
Well, it's hard to tell what you look like now
It's ridiculous.
because we're just sitting in the dark.
That's all I'm complaining about. I don't like. Just put lights on in the room.
So you need,
And
you
we
wanna-
can
you
actually
wanna-
just
you wanna
look like we're
spot-
hanging out in a room.
So you want a spotlight in front of you,
I don't need a spotlight at all. Turn the lights on in the room,
Yeah.
and we're fine.
No overhead light.
Like. He came bursting out of the back. Look at it.
oh, Jim Ferry's. Yeah, that's
There you go. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
Behind you.
yeah.
Right? There you go. You got
the lights are
backlighting
on.
now. You got
Hey,
backlighting.
you see now the piano stopped playing. Yes.
Wow, 9:35 on the
somebody called.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Yeah, we got a phone call.
Who's calling early?
Coach Jim Ferry.
Oh, good.
Apparently, if he dials the number here, it controls the light switch, and he turned the lights on. That's pretty good.
Hello, caller. You're on the air. with
Excuse
Limo
me,
Talk.
please, don't take my luster.
Well, do your
I don't.
job,
I don't
damn it.
get. Well, you know what?
He has luster.
You better relax with your luster. I'll tell you what your luster is. Do we have a phone call there, Mr. Lacera?
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. This is Limo Talk. Who's this?
You know how smooth that
This
was?
is Jim Ferry.
Hello, Coach Jim Ferry from the UMBC Division I basketball program. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
What's
Hey, Jim.
What's going on, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
What's happening, Rod?
Jim, you know Ins.
What's going on,
You
Ins?
know Ins. You know
Yeah,
Richie.
Sure do. How you doing, fellas?
How's it going, man?
Doing well.
Everything's going good?
Fe, you know, you've been with us 12 years now, brother.
12 years. You've had 3 segments.
Yeah, 12 years.
He's been with us 12 years.
From Adelphi to LIU.
If I want a little bit more, you get me on, I guess, huh?
Yeah. You can come-
It's like an Olympic event every 4 years. Jim.
What,
There you go.
Jim, am I right now? I got the schedule here. You were at Adelphi, then LIU, then Duquesne, just was at Penn State, and now you're at UMBC. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it. That's correct.
Look at that,
Correct.
Jim. I did my homework.
Sure did, man. Long run. It's in this business, that's survival right there. So it's been good. I enjoy it. I still enjoy coaching. I've coached at all different levels and fortunate to have some success. So pretty good.
Is your favorite part about it still the kids and just teaching them how to do it the right way?
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's just the relationships you gain, the impact. Graz, right? And then it's like as kids growing up, a lot of the coaches really influenced us, right, in high school and stuff. So
absolutely,
I think I kind of felt that way. And besides my dad, I think my coaches were the most influential people. So got in it for the right reasons, and I still do it for the right reasons. And if I can't do it for the right reasons, then I'll go bartend somewhere.
Yeah, or open up.
We just need inns to open up. We need inns to open up again, and I can come back home.
That would be nice.
You got 3 shifts a week already. You got them.
Inns 42.
How's the family doing, Jimmy?
Everybody's great.
Tell everybody I said hello, please, and from Inns and from Richie, please. Teresa Farrell's also here. Teresa, this is a very good friend of mine. We grew up with him, Jim Ferry.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Thank
So,
you.
Jim, what do you think about the fact that the team that you're coaching now, UMBC, 5 years ago was the last 16 to beat a 1 when they beat Virginia, and now it just happened with FDU the other day, huh? Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's nuts. FDU was the first. I mean, UMBC was the first team ever to have a 16-1 upset. And I'm actually watching FDU right now. They're down 1 against Florida Atlantic.
And they were getting killed, right? They were losing by 17 before, right?
Yeah, but they've come all the way back to down 51-50. They just had the lead a couple seconds ago.
Wow.
But it's great. You know what, man? I think that's what the tournament's about. When I was at LIU, we went to the NCAA tournament. I think we were a 15 or 14 seed, and we took North Carolina down to the wire. It was on Friday night game on CBS, and all the guys were there. We grew up, going to the bars and watching all the NCAA tournaments and having a chance to coach, and it was pretty cool, and making a run at North Carolina. So you knew it was eventually going to happen. And I think nowadays, just the parity in college basketball with the, this thing called the transfer portal and the NIL, I think there's a little bit more parity. You got a lot of older kids in college. You got guys that are 24, 25-year-olds at some of these, what you call mid-major programs. They're beating some of these, high school kids coming out and going to these high-level programs. So I think we're starting to see a lot of parity in college basketball.
And they weren't even supposed to be there, FDU, because Merrimack is not eligible yet. How does that work? Because they've only been in the division?
What's crazy is FDU finished 3rd in the NEC, which is crazy because Merrimack was a Division II school that made you transition to Division I. When you do so, you're not eligible for the NCAA tournament for 4 years. I think it's a shitty rule, but it's a rule. So Merrimack's in their last year of basically transition. Stonehill College, they're a Division II school that just transitioned to Division I, and they finished in 2nd in the NEC, so they weren't even eligible for the conference tournament. So then FDU took advantage of the situation, and they went into the championship game knowing that they were already going to the NCAA tournament because Merrimack couldn't go. And then Merrimack wound up beating them, and then FDU gets in, and they win a game in the first 4. Then go on and play Purdue and played a perfect game. They really did. They played a great basketball game. I think it was exciting. They made all the right plays, and now they got a chance if they can hang on to this lead right now. They're up 3. They're gonna go to the Sweet 16, which would be pretty amazing.
I played them too. I put $2 on them to win 13. So I'm hoping.
There you go.
All right. So, question: what do you think about Rick Pitino going to St. John's? What's your take on it?
I love it. I'll be quite honest with you. So, guys, you know this. I don't know if everybody knows it, but Coach Backman and Rick Pitino are first cousins.
Correct.
So, we've known Coach Pitino forever, and he recruited me as a kid. And I'll be quite honest. I've coached at all different places, but I'm a St. John's guy, man. We grew up at St. John's. With Mullen and Berry and all those guys, and to see them, struggle a little bit, it's tough. And you want to see him get back. And Mike Anderson, really good guy. He's a really good coach. Mike's a really good person, and it's just they made a move, and I think the only guy that can fix it is Rick. I really do. I think with his charisma, his coaching style, to get every game back in Madison Square Garden. I think it's a done deal, but until he says he's doing it, I think I'd love to see him back there, and that'd be exciting. And then I'll give him a call. We'll see if we can try to play.
Really, huh?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Do you
I'd love to come back
do you
home.
think you can get him on the schedule too on St. John's, and you guys could play him maybe?
Yeah, I'll come down there.
All right.
As soon as he gets it, I'll call him.
All right, good.
We'll come down and play. Absolutely.
So a couple of North questions. Who was your favorite third baseman?
Graz, it had to be you, man. Me and you comboed. I'm at short, you're at third. It was awesome. Nothing get by us, Graz. Nothing could get by us.
I couldn't hit a lick, but I swear to God, I was a good fielder, right?
Boulder, I'm serious. We could really play the field, man. And me, I was about 150 pounds, so I just run.
Bobby's got a take on this. What do you think of the new baseball rules?
I don't follow it that much, but some of the things I heard, I don't like it. Baseball is about tradition. Baseball is all about, game of mistakes and little moves and plays. Like, if I'm correct, they're starting someone on second base in extra innings or something.
They've been doing that now 3 years.
There's a pitch. Yeah. You gotta throw the pitch by a certain time or be in the batter's box by a certain time. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah, the pitch
let's
clock.
play the game the way.
That's new this year.
That's the first time they've been doing that this year, but they've been doing the runner on second base since COVID, since 2020, and
Right.
they introduce it now. Everything to me is introduced in a way where they're using other things as an excuse to do something they wanted to do long time ago
And you
without
can't do
getting
the-
in any
can't
trouble
do the
for
shift.
it.
Can't do a shift now, right?
The shift is out.
Yeah,
You can,
come on, man,
but you can
baseball
move on the
strategy.
pitch.
Jimmy, to be honest with you, I got to tell you something. I was listening to Sterling today, and he's a real stickler for old time baseball, and I'm watching a lot. It's not a bad thing, except if it's bases loaded, ninth inning, 3-2 count to win the game, and the guy, goes over and they call the game. They did that in the spring training game with the Atlanta Braves. But I have to admit, you gotta really set yourself up for these games to get there for the first pitch, because if you're not there, you could, you're late 20 minutes. You could be in the third inning by the time you get there and you sit in your seat. It moves very quickly.
It's going to move a lot quicker, right? But
Yeah.
Come on, man. Remember us as kids, man? Playing stickball, wiffle ball. We'd have everybody's, batting stance all figured out and fixing the gloves, or spitting in, Munson spitting in the helmet, all that. You can't do that stuff anymore because you got to get in there too quick. So, I don't know. I just think I'm a purist for all sports.
Me
So,
too.
I like the game to be played the way it was
Leave it
written.
alone.
It's a strategic game, right? There's a lot of little pieces that go on in baseball, and I just play the game, man. Let's
They
someone wants to
talk
put
about the
shifts
length
on,
of
then great.
games.
They'll work on hitting the ball opposite field. You know what I mean? Like get better.
They talk about the length of games, and if I remember back correctly, and I'm sure I do, when I was a kid, I knew that 3 innings took an hour. I knew, and the game started at 8 o'clock, 8:05. So at 9:05, you were in the top of the 4th inning, or 9:10,
Right.
right? And you knew that you were going to be there till 11:15. You
Right.
knew it.
Right.
Game was 3 hours. A really fast game, a Randy Jones kind of game, went 2:20. Those were those really short, quick ones, and you felt like you got gypped. I wanted the 3-hour game.
Yeah.
3-hour game was fine. The problem was the Yankees-Red Sox 4 hours and 20-minute games. Those games are ridiculous. So one solution kind of destroyed another thing. I mean, I like the 3 hours. 3-hour games, fine with me. I work
But
at
I'll
the
be honest
Garden,
with you,
and
man,
I know
it's like any.
I work at Madison
It's
Square
like
Garden.
any-
I know a range of game starts. Let's say last night I worked the game. I know it started at 8. It started at 8:20 actually, and the game was over by 11. All right. So the hockey game pretty much goes the same distance no matter what. A basketball game kind of does too, because the last 2 minutes they'll take 4 hours anyway. But
Right.
sorry, and but the thing is, baseball was fine. It's a timeless game. There's no timing on it. If you don't like it that
doubt.
way, then it's not for you.
Well,
You're not
but
going to
here's the thing,
gain
like
people
anything
that
else-
never liked it.
Right. But like anything else, with all these sports, and obviously I'm at the collegiate level for so long, it's all about money, man. It's about money. So,
Yep.
somebody saying whatever TV time or whatever it is, it's about money. So they're trying to change the rules to speed it up because obviously there's got to be more money in it to do so. That's really what it comes down to.
How is there more money in it to do so, though, if you can add more commercials to a 3-hour game than you can to a 2.5-hour game?
Right. That's what I would have thought, too, but it's got to be coming from somewhere, and it's always something financially. So, I don't know. I just, again, even with basketball, man, I prefer them go back to the jump ball. Back in the day, if two guys grabbed the ball at the same time, you jumped it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Got it.
When was the
Now
last time they had a jump ball?
Alternate possession. Come on, let's go back to the real rules. Okay, I get it. 3-point line, you're going to spread it out a little further, make it a little bit more difficult, playing with a quicker shot clock to speed up the pace. And, NBA, man, they're always a league that changes rules with defensive spacing and stuff like that just to get more scoring so there's more excitement. And, again, that's kind of what I guess Major League Baseball is doing.
That's exactly what they're doing, and making the bases bigger.
I'm just bummed out. I'm just bummed out with the kid getting hurt, celebrating.
Edwin Diaz.
Lever. Oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to it. I'm still a Mets fan, man. I'm still a Mets fan. So no matter where I live, and I thought we were going to make a run last year, and now I really felt good coming into this year. And,
Well, we got a motto now. We got a motto now. It's David Robinson High Sox, right? We're all about David Robinson.
That's right.
I brought up a point the other day. I mean,
right.
people are talking about Edwin Diaz. Without Edwin Diaz, where's their chances? I'm looking at all these guys on Facebook. Oh, the season's over. Already, season's over. We don't have our clothes. I'm like, the last 20 years, someone has won the World Series without Edwin Diaz. I mean, you can win without Edwin Diaz. I don't understand. The Astros seem to do it last year.
They're going to get somebody. They're going to get somebody.
They have to get somebody. Meanwhile, Steve Cohen is sending over a chef, a therapist, and and to Diaz's house for doing rehab.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
So
He'll be back.
All right, Steve Cohen is probably the best owner in baseball now. I'd have to say, but
He is right now.
But I just don't see. First of all, I'm not for the World Baseball Classic being played at this point of the year. No way. You can't play max effort baseball in March when you're just trying to get loose to get ready for the season. So to go out and play max effort baseball, which is these guys are doing, you're not ready for it yet. They should do this in November. They should do this tournament in November. I just don't understand the timing of this.
Yeah. Again, I don't really follow it that closely, but you're right. Everybody's supposed to be in spring training.
Some
guys are playing. They're
revving it up. They're revving it up. Then they're slowing it down. Now these guys are coming back after losing, and now it's going to sit there for 2 more weeks of probably not too much, high intensity games, and then they got to rev it up.
Now they got to
again.
recover.
Altuve's out now too.
Yeah, Altuve's fractured his
he got hit with a pitch.
thumb.
Yeah,
Right?
he got hit in the thumb.
So it's fair. I got a suggestion for you. I think you should coach Purdue.
I'll tell you what, Matt's a good friend of mine. He's a hell of a coach. They were a really good team. Obviously, I coached against them when I was at Penn State in the Big Ten. And listen, these games, man, there's so much pressure on them. They had freshman guards, and what FDU did was a fantastic thing. So Edie's a 7'5" kid for Purdue. They knew they couldn't stop Edie, but they made Edie guard. So FDU playing with smaller forwards drew their forward out, and he had to guard guys that were 3-point shooters, and he couldn't get to them. So you had to make a cat and mouse kind of game go on, and ultimately, Tobin Anderson, the coach from FDU, said it right. He's like, we play them 100 times, we're going to lose 99, but we won this one. They made the right shots, they made the right plays, and that tournament. That's what's so hard about that tournament.
But that's crazy to lose. It's crazy to lose 3 years in a row to a 13 or less or more seed. That's kind of crazy, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's. I know he's frustrated, but it's what it is, man. I mean, St. Peter's made that run last year as a 15 seed, right? They beat Kentucky to start it off, and then they went on a run and got to the Elite Eight as a 15 seed. Here's the difference, right? Like I said, I've coached at that level. So in the Big Ten, everybody's big. It's huge, physical. Now you're playing against these mid-major teams, or like my teams at LIU or my team right now. We're a lot smaller, a lot faster, and those teams are just not used to playing against teams like us, where our forwards are spread out, 3-point shooters. They're 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", really fast, really athletic. So you're talking about on one game, and usually on like a 1-day or 2-day prep. You know, if those bigger teams don't impose their will on you, they have a hard time with it. And that's why you even see it in the beginning of the year. And a lot of people don't pay attention to this much. But in the beginning of the season, you see a lot of upsets as well. Like last year, you know, I was at my first year at UMBC. We went into Pittsburgh and we beat Pitt at Pitt. They couldn't guard us. We're flying up and down the court. My team faced fast, and we really scored high rate. They're just not used to playing yet. So what you see the beginning of the year, there's upsets where the lower level teams beat the higher level teams, and then it happens in the tournament because there's just not a lot of prep time, and they just spent 3 months playing against each other, and the games are different, man. They're different, you know. But the other thing that happens too is usually only one of them get there, right? There's only one mid-major or low-major or Cinderella team usually gets out, and it's usually a team that can make shots, and that's what FDU did against those guys the other night.
So tell me, who do you like for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, you know what? I think the team. I got 3 teams.
Go ahead.
I think Houston for one. They're just grown men. They're physical. They're tough. They play really hard. They grind you. And this kid Sasser's a pro. So as long as he's healthy, you know, I think they have a great shot. The other 2 teams I think is UConn. I think UConn's really deep.
They just won today, right?
They won today. Yep, they go too deep at every position. They're big. They're physical. They have shot making. I think Danny does a great job. They can play different kinds of styles. And then the other team is Alabama. Man, their length, and when they shoot the ball the way they've been shooting, like they really beat up on Maryland last night because, you know, from 1 to 5, man, the length on that court. There's no easy baskets to be had. So I think those are the 3 teams. I've been wrong before, but when you usually pick 3, you get a better chance of winning than if you pick 1, right?
I'm going to track you, bro. I'm going to spend money on it, too.
No pressure.
Listen, you're about 5 minutes away from interlapping with our 10 for 10 for 10. If you want to stay on, we asked some crazy questions. You don't want to
stay on, Coach. You don't want to stay on, Coach.
What time is it? You kidding me? It's almost 10 o'clock, man. This is way past my bedtime. Hey, guys, I was just in town. Actually,
I saw that.
I was in town last week too. We all went out to dinner, a couple of guys, and then this week James Cain had a St. Patrick's Day party. So we all kind of got together and
the Canes having a St. Patrick's party. That's shocking.
I saw the Cain brothers. I saw Treasel. I talked to Chris Whittick today. Actually, I talked to Bubba on my ride back.
Bubba, how's he sound?
More today. All right.
Yeah.
He's hanging in.
Okay.
Hanging in. He's got another trip to Germany for the stem cell treatment. I don't want to say he said he's going May 5th. So. I'm going to try to get out there to spend a couple of days with him. So he's, you know.
Listen, I already hung out with your wife and your daughters already, so I'm good for the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard at the high school reunion, right?
Yeah, we had a mini reunion. Yeah, I was hanging out with your wife, your kids, Walter's tenant or godchild. It was great.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Lisa's. That's my niece.
Yeah, it's your niece.
Walter works. She worked with Walter. Yeah. I heard Tree was down there and heard a bunch of people down there.
They look good. Listen, I know you got to go, and I know it's 10 o'clock, almost past your bedtime. So I want to thank Jim Ferry, coach of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Is that correct?
That's us. That's right.
No, Ferry, I sent you. I sent you a recruit, man. The kid's an animal. He's playing good with this JUCO. Let's go. I've given you leads here.
Yeah, no, I know. I can follow up. I got my assistants working on it. We're sniffing them out.
I don't want to get you in trouble. It's all good.
All right, guys. Great hearing from you. Stay in touch.
Hey, thanks for spending some time with us. Appreciate it.
You guys are great, man. Keep this going. The show's awesome.
And remember, I got those 3 shifts are open for you at the bar when I open.
Let me know. Let me know.
Jimmy, do me a favor. Keep up the good work and let us know when we schedule, maybe when you're going to be playing in New York, or if you know if everybody's going down there. I'd like to bring Bobby and Richie.
That would be great.
And even
Yeah, let us
Teresa.
know.
I'd like to go and hang out with those guys
That'd be
too
awesome.
one night. Alfieri,
Yeah, you know what?
Alfieri might,
Definitely will.
Alfieri might punch me, Jimmy, because he's mad at me. But I'll take the punch.
Absolutely. We played at Columbia this year. Those guys came out, so we forgot you on that one. But definitely, next time I'm in town, we'll do it.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, guys. Be well.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thank
Talk to
you.
soon.
Jim Ferry, coach of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County Division I basketball team,
Retrievers.
and Valley Stream North alumni, and my shortstop for a couple of years.
Your shortstop.
Hey, well, I was just third baseman.
Wow.
You heard me
He
say
taught
that.
him
the left side of the
everything he
infield over
knows.
there.
Yeah, you know,
Valley Stream
everything
North.
he said I believed except for the fact that nothing got by you.
I was a very good ball
Nah,
player.
I'm betting
I'm
you.
telling you, I was a very good ball player.
I know you. I play with you. I don't.
What was? What? Oh my God!
Oh, hold on.
Well, hold on. We
We
just
have
went from
another
the head coach of the University of Baltimore, Maryland County Retrievers, Jim Ferry, and we shift over now to comedian and hot piece of ass, Mandy Jones. Hello, Mandy Jones. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Oh, he's brilliant the way he introduces people. He's fantastic.
He's really.
Sure heard what he said over the party when somebody was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Mandy, let me ask you something. Would you have gotten mad at your husband? Hold on, Mandy.
Oh, my
If
God.
you were I was sitting by the bathroom and they had the microphones on because my buddy threw a 50th birthday. They came out and and I go to the girl that came out of the bathroom. I was hearing a lot of noises in there. My God! And my wife gave me the look of daggers inside of me, calling me inappropriate. Is that inappropriate, Mandy?
Yeah, dude. I would fucking faint. That's horrible. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, but you always have the out that if you don't know the person, you can always say, "I don't know who that is." You just keep walking. You don't have to take credit for knowing
I
them.
would be like, dude, that's so bad. What possessed you to say that?
Because I'm drunk. We were at my buddy's
His name is
50th birthday
Graz.
party. He's one of my best friends. It's at his house.
Would you want someone to do that to you?
Yes, I wouldn't mind. That means
He would
they have
love
a
the
good-
attention.
That means they have a good sense of
Absolutely.
humor.
There you go.
I just
Yeah.
want somebody to talk to me,
Oh,
Mandy.
no.
All right. So, Mandy,
kid.
before we get to the 10 for 10 at 10, I have a question. Bobby has a question. He wanted to know what's going on with the wildflowers. So
Yeah, I was curious about that. You not with Bonnie now? What happened?
No, I'm still with Bonnie. We have a show on
Oh, Graz
March
created a
29th,
false
Wednesday,
rumor.
March 29th. We reduced the frequency from every week to once a month. So you're seeing us a little less because it's only once a month now. And sometimes the way the shows fall, there's quite a few weeks in between. Like we did one early February, and now we're doing late March. But Bonnie just started her own show, which is every Tuesday, the Bonnie Scalisi show.
That's a great name.
So
What the fuck?
Brilliant.
might be what you're seeing.
yeah, but I want to
Which
see the
that is not-
wildflowers
that's
with Mandy
separate from the
Jones.
Wildflowers. That's her and her guest
All right.
out
So,
of her house.
Teresa Farrell's here, by the way. Teresa, say hello to Mandy
Hey, girl,
Jones.
what's up?
Teresa, how are you, miss?
I'm good, honey, and you?
Rich, could you put on some
I'm doing well.
I'm happy
Wheel of
to
Fortune
hear
music?
it.
Or,
Yeah, so he has these 10 fascinating questions for you. Are you ready
Oh,
for this?
yeah. Oh, jeez.
Mandy, all right, just to let
ready
you
to
know, the
rapid
10
fire?
questions. Hold on, the 10 questions are sponsored by ins41.com and gothamgoldgraz.com for all your transportation needs.
Just remember that all the questions are not approved by in41.com.
Right.
Some of them they don't like it. There's a couple of edgy ones, Mandy, and I apologize, but I am giving you advance notice. You can pass if you'd like, but we will delve into that question.
You can pass it, but we'll come back to it at the end.
Pass.
Me farting in the bathroom like
Yeah,
that
we'll
poor
just ask
girl.
you
I
again.
think we'll be all right.
You would only hope that he's going to ask you about farting in the bathroom after you hear the actual
God,
questions.
All right.
Okay?
Do we have any music for this lovely
just,
segment? Do we have anything we could put on? Anything. Something. All right. We'll play it as we go along. First,
I told Bobby before, I was like, I'm watching the show. I usually don't watch the show, and in the back of one of my rants is that stupid fucking song by Miley Cyrus.
he hates it.
I hate that fucking song, and it was on in the background while I'm talking.
I can buy myself flowers.
That's so pathetic. If I could buy myself a wildflower, though, I'd be all right.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
All right, Mandy, first
gonna
question.
forward it.
Here we go. Get yourself ready.
If you
do you have a
choose to
drink?
accept
Do you
it.
have a drink going on for
Choose
you?
to accept.
You ready? Who is your favorite comedian, Mandy Jones? Number one, favorite comedian.
George Carlin.
Good choice.
Good choice.
Excellent.
Number two, bongs, joints, or cigars?
I like my glass. Gonna say bong.
Bongs.
There you
She's 2
go.
for 2 in my book.
Besides comedy, Mandy Jones, what is your favorite hobby?
I'm kind of like a crafty kid. I like to scrapbook.
Okay.
I gotta make collages.
Look at this.
Oh, nice. Okay. How much time we got left? I gotta
Art.
prolong this thing.
You got 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay. What's your favorite sports team, Mandy Jones? Comedian extraordinaire and all-around nice piece of ass? I'm just kidding.
I don't really follow sports at all.
Something. Even the
Probably
anything.
the New York Giants, if like my grandpa from heaven had to have a shout out.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, no, I don't.
Graz
I don't
likes
follow
that
any
choice.
sports.
Here's where it gets risky, Mandy. I've gotten complaints from my panel over here, Teresa Farrell and Bobby Anzarello. We would ask the question, what is your favorite sexual position? But I'm going to change that tonight. I have a whole bunch of addendums on that sexual question.
Addendums?
So with the addendum, we get 3 extra questions. Here's the...
How does one question get 3 more?
I know.
How does this make
It
any
becomes
sense?
13 questions.
He has A, B, and
One
C.
extra
my
It
God.
works its way into you
Sorry.
revealing
And
what your
one
favorite
question is
sexual
3
position
parts.
is.
What? Yeah, I have one question. It actually has 9 parts, if you want the truth. And you're one of my favorites, so you...
Let me just answer the original question.
Okay, so here's... All right,
Because
there you
I
go.
don't
Go for it,
fuck
girl.
Make it easy.
hold on. Your favorite sexual position, Mandy?
On top, because I don't fuck up.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
So that answers...
I'm going to go with a 4 for 4 on that.
That's confident.
You can give me the addendum. You can give me the 4-part.
All right, well,
You know what?
What
She's
else do
dying
you
for these
have?
questions.
All right,
Go.
well, the first one was top or bottom. You answered that. Lights on or lights off?
Oh, lights on. I got a good-looking husband.
Socks on or socks off?
When? And during sex?
Yeah,
Take
yes.
socks off, you fucking weirdo.
Well, people with Bobby.
That's the
Bobby's
weird
been known to
question?
keep his socks on. I'm just kidding, Bob.
The socks
never
is
know,
the
you have to
weird
make a
question.
quick
We were
escape.
like camping or something.
All right, you ready? Morning, noon, or night?
Afternoon delight.
Okay.
There you go.
Threesomes.
I'm not a morning person.
All right. Well, all right. So that's why we have addendums to our sexual positions here. So threesomes, nay or yay?
Yay in the past.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Teresa's getting... Teresa's... Hold on, hey, Mandy. Teresa's mouthing off to me right now. I know about it. I know. So when we shut the mics off at 11:10, I'm going to be hearing about you, Mandy, in a little while.
You will not.
I'm going to shout out a big
Wrong
yay
number.
right now.
Wrong number.
5 for
What
5.
else you got?
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No. Come on.
Last question on the sexual addendums area. Leather or lace?
Huh. I guess I'm gonna say lace.
Okay. Here's the last sexual. This is the last sexual question. When masturbating, left hand.
Oh, this one.
No.
No, you can pass. You wait. Hold on. I'm not done.
Yes.
Wait. Let me finish the question, and then you can pass.
already
You know,
passing.
do you remember there's a show called Press Your Luck?
What's the question?
It should have been him. Because he was doing so good.
Doing
You
great.
answered these
What's the
questions, and we were so proud that we went through this. And then he goes with that one.
All right. So you know what? Well, you didn't let me
You
finish.
still got 4 minutes.
All I was going
All
to.
right,
All right. Wait.
quiet.
Hold on,
me.
Mandy. When I'm done with the question, just say pass. Are you ready? When masturbating,
Yes.
do you use your left hand, your right hand, both hands, or a toy? You could say pass.
My foot.
Your foot.
My foot.
Next.
I just got a great
Great
visual.
answer.
Thank you.
Your favorite actor, Mandy Jones.
Oh, that's a hard question. I don't really know. Maybe,
Come on, there's got to be somebody you
maybe
like.
Drew Barrymore.
Okay. Drew
like
Barrymore.
her.
Okay. 3 more questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Mandy Jones, comedian extraordinaire?
I hope to be performing bigger rooms. Honestly, I honestly am very proud of where I am right now, and I want to keep up what I'm doing. I'm happy with my job. I plan on having a bigger desk, and I'm happy where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to the future. I'm like a one day at a time kind of kid, honestly.
So you're on an
The best way to be.
You're on an island right now.
Grateful for where I'm at. What's up?
Okay, no, I'm not done. I interrupted you, and I apologize, Mandy Jones.
No, it's all good.
Question number 9. You're on an island by yourself, but there's one person with you, so you're really not by yourself. Who would you like to speak with? President Trump, Gilbert Gottfried, Mr. Lowe from WGBB, or the Pizza Man?
Well, the president could probably get me out of that situation, right?
Yeah, so
Well, we can send a
Call and I
helicopter.
not be on the
Absolutely, send a
island for very much
helicopter.
longer.
You're talking over me. That's okay.
the president's talking to you right now, Mandy. He's here. Go ahead, President Trump.
Would you like a helicopter, Mandy? Mandy Jones, under the palm tree.
You guys, I'm sorry, but you guys are jaded. President Trump's not the president right now.
No, he said Trump.
Is
He
it the
did.
current Is it President Trump that I'm with, or it's the current
Biden would
president?
send a little rubber band toy through the water, and you'd be stuck there forever.
I'm not a Biden's not my president either. I'm just kind of trying to clarify.
All right, so then who do you want to talk to? Trump, Gilbert Gottfried, Mr. Lowe, or the Pizza Man? No, that's not.
Oh, it is Trump. Okay, I guess.
He said Trump from the beginning.
All right, so Trump.
Okay, I just heard president. All right, so give me Trump then.
You already got Trump. Hello, how you doing, Mandy Jones? Like to talk to Mandy. Loving Mandy. Like to hear about sexual positions. I loved it. I liked it a lot.
You guys are sick. All right.
Let me ask you a
got more
question,
questions,
Mandy.
Graz?
If you were on an island with just me, wouldn't it be great? I mean, you gotta like that. No?
Yeah, it'd be wonderful.
All right, last question, Mandy Jones.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Besides right. Sorry, Mandy, did you not have a good time with us?
I said I'm ready.
All right, besides Limo Talk, what is your favorite podcast? And you can't mention the Wildflowers with you and Bonnie Scalise once a month.
How about the Calamity Jones Hour?
Oh, you can. You can. No, you can
what?
mention the Calamity Jones
No, I'm
Hour, which is
fucking-
Mandy's.
No, I'm fucking around. There's a podcast that Theo Vaughn, he's a famous comedian, does. It's called This Past Weekend, and that's a podcast that I like to listen to.
Okay. You know which one it is?
All right.
I have no clue.
Theo Vaughn, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
You guys don't know him? He's great.
He's the guy from Late Night, correct?
He's got like a mullet. I don't know. I don't think he's on TV.
Okay. All right. Well, that was our 10 for 10 with 10. So now, Mandy, where are you going to be? Give us a couple of promos for where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing.
All right, so I wrote the list down so I could just rattle it off real quick. We got March 31st, Friday. I'll be at the Babylon Yacht Club. That's actually a private show, but if you want to come, let me know. I can get you in.
Comedy from a boat. I love it.
Where else?
417. I'll be at the Avenue in West Hempstead.
On the
once a
street
month.
now. She's on the
Lucy and I
street.
do a free comedy show there. Then
He changed the
on
name. What did he do? He
20th
changed the name? He used to be Club G. Now is the
changed
Avenue?
It used to be Club G's. It's now the Avenue. Same great staff. They just gave the place a makeover. Changed the name.
Oh, that's the place on the corner by West Hempstead Avenue, right?
Yeah, it's 157 Hempstead Ave, West Hempstead.
Yeah, right off of
We're going to be
Westminster,
there
I
on
think.
April 17th and May 15th. We're going to be there. Free comedy shows, 7:30 to 9.
That used to be the place called Blue Tequila. Many.
Is that the old Hammerheads?
I had never been there before that, honestly.
Mandy's very young.
And then 2 other shows real quick.
Go ahead.
April 28th, I'll be at Sea Cove, which is in my hometown, actually, Center Moriches. Tickets include dinner and a comedy show. That's April 28th. And then May 12th, I'll be at the Keystone Stage in Oliphant, Pennsylvania. Go to thekeystonestage.com for tickets to that one.
With Terry McNeely?
He's not going to be there at that show.
Okay.
But he does perform out there with those people, yes.
You're going to come out April 6th to Mers in Farmingdale on Fulton Street and come hang out with us and have a couple of drinks that night with you and your husband?
What night of the week is that?
That's a Thursday night, and Good Friday's the next
I
day.
should be able to do that. What
All
are
right.
you doing? It's a live comedy show?
No, it's a fundraiser, and everybody's just going to be hanging around making fun of people. I can't advertise it as a comedy show. Last time somebody ratted us out, and Mers got in trouble, so I can't do it this time. I'm just calling it a fundraiser. So right now, Inz is the host. Billy Gaia, Matt Arvalo, Kathy Arnold, Teresa Farrell, Kristen Tinsley, Bonnie Scalisi, Justin McDonald, and Michael Zimmelman are hanging out with us that night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will try to make that.
Sounds thrilled.
It goes, you sound thrilled.
She's going to try and make it.
No.
She's going to get off the phone right now, and she's going to say, April 6th, you booking me over in Pennsylvania? I'll be there.
I tried. I said I would try, and I did.
See, Mandy, I think that was pretty harmless, right?
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, we got the,
Any last words
Mandy
from you,
seal of
Mandy,
approval.
about us? You got any questions about me, Bobby, or Rich, or even Teresa?
No questions for me. I just hope everyone has a good night. You guys are awesome.
Bye, Mandy. I love you.
I love you guys too. Be good.
Bye, Mandy.
Mandy.
Mandy Jones, comedian extraordinaire. I like Mandy Jones from the Calamity Jones Hour and Wildflowers.
Well done.
With or without Bonnie Scalisi. Bye, Mandy.
Mandy Jones, the comedian on the internet.
Oh, hang
Find
up.
me on YouTube.
Hang up. We're done
right.
with you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You are such a gracious...
You really are. 10:13.
I did it.
That's good.
13.
And I got
Good on time.
I gave the sexual relations question with 7 addendums.
Yeah.
So now she leads. She leads.
She was probably the best of the 10 of 10 right
We've
so
only
far.
had 3. We had Althea the first week with Michael
That was a-
Zimmerman.
that was a mess.
wasn't prepared.
Bobby
Yeah.
and I
That was a
gave
mess.
A few of the addendums.
Yeah.
What, you got to tell everybody that you gave me the addendums? You got to tell everybody that you made me.
Apparently she does.
See,
Listen,
I made the
you
original.
wanted to know.
Okay.
You asked us.
I did.
You did. You said, you looked at both of us and said, what can you come up with?
I came up with this in my car.
No. I meant the addendums.
The addendums were excellent. I
know.
love the addendums.
I know.
I think they're great. But you guys have a thing about this one question. What is your sexual position? What's your favorite?
No, it was the masturbation.
No, it's the masturbation one.
Is everybody that?
Listen, we all know everyone touches themselves. We don't need to know how. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I just did that
Mandy
one.
Jones says, thanks, guys. 27 questions at 10.
I like her.
That was pretty much.
She's 10.
She's
It was a lot more than 10
She's
questions.
been with us for. I told you, but there are 10 questions, and then there's an
There's the
addendum.
addendum.
There were fucking less questions on the SATs than you just fucking asked.
Look,
Yeah.
right here, Bobby.
You did go quite a bit.
There's the sexual positions, and there's faked orgasm. I didn't even ask her. I'll ask you. Quickies or non-quickies?
What are you asking me?
I don't know,
Quickies
because
or
I didn't get that question in.
What's sex?
What exactly is a non-quickie?
Really?
Yeah, right.
Quickie or longy? What the fuck?
Quick here an all-nighter.
Quickie? You like a good quickie?
What? That's a good question. Are you yay or nay on quickies?
He's just shaking his head.
These two have had
He
it.
just keeps asking it.
It's
kind of astounding.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll just talk here. So, Greg DeVillo, so change
Hi,
your
Greg.
question to how many times a day do you touch yourself? That's instead of masturbation.
Well, for guys, that's different.
In general?
Well, you got to make adjustments throughout
Ann
the
Rockney
day.
says Mandy was
Ann.
fun. Michelle Astor's hanging out with us tonight. She says hello to everybody.
Hi, Michelle.
Thanks, guys. I had a good time from from Michelle Astor, and during the show, Greg says,
How many of you
Bobby's got
listening have touched yourself since the start of Limo Talk?
How many listeners touched themselves during the show?
There you go.
Why don't we just ask that?
That's what I meant.
Are you that? Do you know that
now
that one
that's something you
question
can
is
know.
getting good juice for us? It's good juice.
Oh, when you talk about masturbation,
about
talking
juice.
about getting juice from it, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a little much.
What? It's.
Does he even think before he says shit, or does
No,
he just hope it
no.
comes out like whoever?
It's just
you know?
diarrhea at this point.
Teresa and
Another
Hockey says
upset.
hello.
Creighton beats Baylor. More upsets coming.
Is she promoting her show on my
Quickie
show?
or no quickie? Grass, just say both.
Both. I like. Yeah. Michelle Astor's.
You take it the way you get it.
When
baby.
are you on? When are you on Optimum? What days?
I'm on Saturday mornings, 11 a.m., Channel 20.
Oh, so she is promoting the show on
she
my
is?
show. Michelle Astor, Sundays
Oh.
at 10. Thanks, Michelle. I'll make sure I come on your
Saturdays
your
at
line
11.
and make fun
at
of
11,
you guys.
11 a.m.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
She says 10:01 right here.
10:01.
10:01 on Sundays, Michelle Astor.
Oh, okay.
So
You mean her show at night?
yeah, no, on Optimum on Sundays.
Yeah, I know, Optimum.
Oh, okay, great. That's it. Promo your shows on my show.
I'm
That's
not
great.
saying a word
I know.
here. You're the one who's talking
I'm
to me.
busting balls. All right, come here.
Busting my balls.
Come sit next to
busting my
Bobby for
balls.
5 minutes. I got to go inside and do something with Bobby
Okay.
Lucera. So come sit over here. Limo Talk. It's me, Inns 41. Inns is taking over the show.
Well, that's just really set the bar high there, Graz, and I got a lot of I got big shoes to fill here.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Teresa,
Make
what's
sure you
going
can
on?
shine there, Bobby. No pressure.
Hi.
Hi.
What's
hi.
up?
Oh, not much. We're just getting over the 10 at
10 to 10.
10 at
27
10.
at 10.
Thank you, Mandy,
That
for
went to
playing and being
10-13.
a good sport.
Well, Mandy was good about it. She was
She
really good
was.
about it, and
She did well.
yes.
she was very. Well, what would you call it? Forthright.
She was very mature about it.
Yeah.
I will
you
say
know,
that.
And doing something with Graz really
Yes.
is a difficult task to pull off.
Exactly. She was confident
She's
and
fixing
mature
it.
about her answers.
She was confident and mature. That's
Yeah.
good.
She was.
You know. So you brought these
I bought you
matzos. Now
matzah.
why?
I bought you a box. I bought
Manischewitz.
Bobby Lucera a box. Matzah's great. I had some. I had a matzah today with a little cream cheese.
We're Italian
Little
over
cream
here.
cheese smeared on it.
A schmear.
Try some
So she-
cream cheese.
So she
smeared
went with
on the
cream
matzah.
cheese and schmeared
You schmear.
to
Schmear.
Italian. Now today was is St. Joseph's Day.
Yes, but I had matzah
So I
instead of
never-
a St. Joseph pastry.
Did you have a St. Joseph's pastry? today?
No, I did not.
No, I should have brought a couple here tonight.
No, you know,
because-
Splinter, my ex Splinter's a Joseph. So my daughter reminded me,
Splinter?
you're gonna
Why?
call Daddy and
What does
wish him
that
a
mean?
happy St. Joseph's Day. I said, no.
What the fuck is Splinter?
What does that mean?
I call my ex-husband Splinter
Why?
because he gets under my skin and I can't get rid of him.
Okay, so that really.
So it's like a splinter that you have forever,
Correct.
and you can't get it out.
Correct.
I've got you
Wow.
under my skin,
Yes.
Yeah, really. He's deep.
So
deep in the heart.
he's really
of
in
me.
there.
yes.
Yeah, he's dug in
Yeah,
there.
you know, a lot of people have splinters.
I have a major.
So why wouldn't you call him
splinter.
and wish him a happy St. Joseph's Day?
I didn't want to.
But the
I don't
point
need
is this.
to.
The point is this.
The point
Forget
is
about
schmear.
him.
Schmear some
Forget
cream
about the
cheese on
splinter,
there.
the schmears, and everything else.
Schmear.
I'm asking you
Yes.
if you celebrated with a nice Svingy or a
No.
or a Zeppeli.
Not neither.
Damn, I should have.
What about a cannoli?
No.
A cannoli would work, but they're not St. Joseph's.
Espresso?
cake. Svingy has the cannoli cream in it.
You talking about spoojadel?
What
What's a
Sfujadel?
Is this a spingy? Is a spoojadel?
A Svingy is...
I'm so glad we entertain you.
What's a Sfingy?
She's got a sidebar going, and I'm asking a question. Do you know what a Svingy is?
I know what a spoojadel is.
It's a village in Serbia.
Svingy?
Yeah.
What's a spingy?
Oh my
I
God.
never heard
It is.
of
I
that.
just Googled
I
it.
never heard of
What
that.
is a sphingy? What is a sphingy?
I never heard of
It is a pastry. It's like a
Yeah.
donut pastry.
A
It's
donut.
Italian donut, like a dough pastry that has cannoli cream in it, ricotta cheese.
Listen,
It's
I
got-
love anything with the cannoli cream in it. Okay.
Wow.
You
and
can put
the
anything
other
in the
one,
Yeah.
the other one is custard, and that's a Zeppeli.
Now keep the custard. Give me the cannoli.
I got it right here, Bobby. You're right. served for
Give me the
St.
cannoli.
Joseph's Day.
Listen, we're doing a
donut
a
style
Guinness
bread
Book of-
dough sweetened with sugar and the addition of vanilla extract, then fried and rolled in cinnamon sugar.
I've had that. Have you
I
ever had
haven't.
have you ever had a Shviadel?
Sfingy.
Have you ever had a Shviadel?
I love Schfrudidel.
Who?
I call it Shviadel. Is it
Schvigadel.
Shvigadel. All right.
Yeah, I
So
love
my
I love
my
that.
uncle.
I just had one.
You remember? I got married in Gargiulios. He used to do the Shviadel
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Gargiulios.
Sfingy?
And
Sfingy, that's it right there.
we have an addendum to something. Michelle Astor wasn't promoting her show. She says, "No, I meant to tell you I touch myself every week on Sunday at 10:01 p.m., which is our show." Good job, Michelle. See, we
There you
love
go.
you.
So listen, there's a huge.
a
My
thing.
friend Renee in Philly's doing the Guinness Book of World's Record largest cannoli.
When is that?
It's in May.
How big?
I have it on my Facebook page. I don't, unless you hand me my phone, I can't tell you right now the exact date.
This is your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do we need the date for?
Well, he wanted to know when, but it is. So a lot of people are going to be going to Philly for this.
We're going to Philly. We're going to
for the largest cannoli.
We're going to Pennsylvania for the Mandy Jones show.
Oh, okay. Well,
Big bus ride over. We're going to get a whole busload of people to go to Mandy's show.
That excites me a little bit that Michelle Astor touches herself at 10:01.
It should.
On a Sunday night.
She's fucking around with you.
No, she's actually telling the truth.
no,
saying,
she's telling the truth. You
Come
go,
on,
girl.
Bob. It's
Go, girl.
She's telling the truth. And you know what? I think we should get Michelle Astor on, and she could do the 10 for 10 for 10 next week
Yeah.
if she'd like.
Yeah.
Bob, do you have anybody you might want to join us for the 10 for 10 for 10? At 10? Whatever it is.
It's like 10 cubed.
Oh my
You know, it's like the 10 cubed.
It's the
10 at 10
for
for
10.
10.
Yes.
That's 10 cubed.
All right. So
Okay,
10
here it is. So what does it say? Can you read it? Because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Cindy
May
Saval.
10th.
How are you?
May 10th. There it is.
Why are you
Largest
promoting yourself for
cannoli.
May 10th?
May
all, we,
10th.
all we care
I'm just
about
saying
right
it's the
now
largest cannoli.
I'll
Yeah, but
show
what
you
does
the
that mean to be
I'll
the
show you the
largest
largest cannoli right now.
Yeah.
April 6th at Murs in Farmingdale. 8 p.m. Come
The
join
world's
us.
largest cannoli.
Come join Bobby
Gonna be
Inns
a lot of
41 and
green.
Zero as our host. And I don't have the list in front of me, so I'm going to try my best.
Yeah, go
Matt
ahead.
Alvalo, Billy Geyer, Teresa Farrell, Bonnie Scalisi, Justin McDonald, Michael Zimmelman, and who else?
Billy Geyer.
No, I already said Billy
Oh, you
Geyer.
did?
Yeah.
I don't know where
there's-
your
it's
list
on that
is.
little pink
Where's your
pink
list?
Page, your little pink paper right there. Your little
What pink paper?
Right there. By your, oh, God, there's pink paper somewhere.
There's no pink paper.
So I'm gonna going back to what I was trying to talk about. In your family, you didn't have the St. Joseph's Day tradition.
No, never. Because no. My dad was Salvatore. My brother was
It
Salvatore.
has nothing to do with the name.
No, we never celebrated St. Joseph.
It has everything to do
I don't
with-
even celebrate St. Teresa.
Hold on, respect.
I didn't celebrate you, St.
Listen to me.
Joseph's Day.
This is the
St.
guy that wants you
Joseph's
in.
Day was big in my house.
No.
My father and my brother named Joseph, but that had nothing to do with the fact that we celebrated the day. It's an Italian tradition to celebrate St. Joseph's Day. Why? Because Joseph was the actual, well, not the actual father of
Patron saint
Jesus.
of- yeah.
He's a saint.
Yes.
Jesus is father, right?
Right.
He is why not he. In Italy, Father's Day is March 19th.
Yes. You're right. You're right.
That's why
Yes.
it became an Italian tradition.
Correct.
And it becomes a big day. Somebody writes on Facebook, so Peter King, the former congressman, writes on Happy St. Joseph's Day to all my Italian American friends out there. So what does somebody write back? Joseph wasn't Italian. He was Jewish. Well, like, does it mean that you can't wish somebody a traditional day, which Italians made into a big day?
Right.
They made it into Father's Day in Italy.
Yes, they did.
You can't wish somebody who's, just out of the blue without somebody jumping all over it and shitting all over it. That's what people
No,
do
because
now.
everyone's got a something to say about it.
It's not just Italy. Spain
fine.
and Portugal apparently
Spain, Portugal,
celebrate
and-
Father's
yes,
Day
they do.
March 19th as well.
God, we missed you with your input today.
That's
I must
true.
say, I'm
Well,
glad you're back.
I knew that Italy celebrated Father's Day on March 19th, and that's the
Correct.
reason
'Cause
for
my
the
friend
celebration.
Andrea wished everyone a happy Father's
Right.
Day today.
Now I don't know
I
if
never
they
really
put
celebrated this.
I don't know if they raised the importance that we did as I was growing up, or of that they do. But Italians traditionally have celebrated St. Joseph's Day.
Do you still celebrate St. Joseph?
Yes, I went to Il Corso in Valley Stream, and I bought 6 Sphinges and 6.
Well, where are they? Hello?
I brought them to my son's house. I went to my son's house.
Today? Today? Oh, that's
And
nice.
6 Zeppelis.
Really?
He
And nothing here?
Why didn't we celebrate here?
No, we don't. I love you. And I think you're fantastic at what you do. But every once in a while, could you bring a Schvingy in? Maybe an eclair or a Schviadel?
Do they always make
Something.
Let me
Sphinges?
ask you a question. What the fuck do you bring for me?
I try to bring you drinks
Aggravation?
here. I bring you drinks here all the time.
I mean, when it comes down
Annoyance?
to it, when it comes to,
Are we gonna get in a rant?
Oh, here we go.
Here's somebody who doesn't even know what the fucking day is.
Constipation?
Right?
I know what the
That's
day
me.
is.
He doesn't
I
even
just-
know what the no.
I just
Heartburn?
celebrate it.
Doesn't even know what the day is, and if you don't see him right here, Grazadeh in
Headaches.
front of me over here, fucking aggravate me. All right? Yeah, look. And let me just add, if I may add right now, your fucking ears are ridiculous.
What's wrong with my ears?
They're gigantic.
Are you going to say another fucking thing? Because my wife's making fun of my beard. She thinks I look like a Hasidic
You have
Jew.
to touch it when you talk.
No, I try to push it down because
He
she
has
says
to
I look
touch
like a...
himself.
Well,
Don't
the
you
left
think?
side is very
I don't
thick, and the right side is very thin.
That's bullshit. I fucking evenly trim this thing out really good.
No,
the
I
left
think
side is
because
more
you're a
bushy.
righty, the right side's different from the left.
Yeah, the right side. You must stroke the right side of your face more than the left.
So is it
He's
right
a
side,
righty.
left side,
He's a
both?
righty.
Or what toy do you use to trim that beard?
See, you're starting to
He
like
said
the
this
questions
last
now.
week. We don't have to hear it again, do we?
You're starting to like the questions, and here's my answer. You get back to your
my
thing.
God.
Here's
Okay.
my answer.
He wants me to bring him a Sphinge. He never heard of the fucking thing
But do
before.
you notice
No,
that
but I like to try it.
All right,
you'd
we're
like to
going.
try anything?
I like to try anything once.
Yeah,
Wants to try
we know
Svingy.
that. We should do the 10.
My mother always said to me, if you don't like it, spit it out.
All right, hold on. Can we ask everybody to share the
good
show,
advice.
please? Thank you, Greg DiFilippo, because I know you've shared the
Yes,
show.
please share the
Ann
show.
Rothney and Felix Restuccia and
Gotta try it.
Michelle Astor
Try it.
and everybody. Could you please share the show and give us a like and let us feel good about ourselves?
Yeah, because, got to help Graz out.
Because Bobby's had enough. Bobby's.
Well, I don't know. I mean, next week I'll tell you what. I'm going to go to Il Corso and I'm going to bring in a couple of nice Sphinges and some Zeppelis, and you better fucking eat it.
I'll eat it. Dude, you know what? You talk about
I'll
that
eat 'em.
diner you go to all the time. You say they forgot
Mitchell's.
Mitchell's. You say they got fantastic sandwiches, really good food all the time, great breakfasts. It wouldn't hurt.
Breakfasts.
He's telling you where to go.
No, what were you saying? What were you going to say? I should
Where
bring
you going?
I should
You gotta
bring
get
a
on the
meal.
microphone.
Yeah,
I'm driving 25. I'm driving 35
I
miles
know,
to come here and back,
I know.
and I got to bring you a meal.
I didn't ask you for a meal. I wouldn't mind a fucking cannoli. I wouldn't mind.
Well, Mitchell's doesn't make cannolis.
You're telling me Mitchell's doesn't make cakes? They don't have cakes?
No, they don't have any
They
fucking
don't- they
cakes.
have no
If you want
cakes.
cakes, you go to fucking Il Corso.
Okay, so you go to El Corso.
They close at 4 o'clock on Sunday.
So what? I don't mind if it's all.
I love that you know the
It's going to
hours.
be all
I don't
soggy.
care if it's 5 hours old. I'll still
A
eat it.
5-hour-old cannoli.
Yes,
I'm bringing it in.
I'll still eat it.
Well, put it in
bringing
the
a
It's
box.
fridge.
going to be a mushade.
It's
mouchard.
everything's mouchard on you.
Stick it in the fridge for a little while.
God damn
He's
it.
so sensitive.
He is. He's like a big baby.
He's
very
child.
He's so
Right? Yes.
sensitive.
Yes, that's true.
He runs out of the room when you say a few
Right,
things
you
he
get a
doesn't
little
like.
tantrum. You know.
I forgot my papers.
My papers.
I got things on papers that
I
I
need my
need to talk
papers.
about.
There you go. What do you got in that paper? What
What's next?
What interesting tidbit do you have on that paper?
Well, we do have a special report coming up with President Trump. We're going to ask him how he feels about the upcoming arrest that might be happening to him on Tuesday.
Do you believe it's really happening? I don't even know.
I
what it-
believe
they're saying it's not.
I believe that the Democratic nation right now is going to is going to try to shame him into
They are
re-election.
doing whatever they can to get him off the ticket in 2024.
Exactly.
They are trying everything, all kinds of shenanigans and bullshit
Yeah.
to get rid of Trump because they're so scared of him. They are so fucking scared of him. And the bottom line with Trump is he tells the truth. He tells it like it is. He tells it as he sees it. And whether or not that's the truth or not all the time, we'll see. But the point is, it's how Donald Trump sees it. It's how he calls it. And they don't like it, Republicans and Democrats alike, get annoyed or get pissed off or are scared or shaking in their shoes, thinking this guy's going to fucking try to run again.
Okay, but
Because he wants to drain the swamp, as he calls it, and what he was doing, and the reason they fucking pulled what they pulled with him in the last year of his presidency was to just make sure it didn't happen. That's why they stole the fucking election, which they did, and that's why they're pulling this shit with him now. They're going to have him. They're going to impeach him. They'll impeach him from now until the end of time to fucking make sure he stays out of the picture somehow.
Rich,
They will.
Rich.
Well, listen, they just want to publicly humiliate the guy. I mean, that's,
doesn't care.
You know, he doesn't care, but that's exactly what they want to do. That's
I
why
just
they
want to
impeached
talk to him. I
and
want to
that's why
find
they
out
did
how he
everything else.
feels. I want.
They don't want to debate him. They don't want to talk to him. They don't want to discuss anything. They just want to call him crazy and move on. And if you
Bottom
don't,
line, he's the least crazy of everyone.
and they want you
He's
to
the
just
only
agree
one
with them.
telling it
That's
like
the
it
worst
is.
part.
He's the only one telling the truth. He's the only one who has clearly told us what's going on in the world, what's going on here in this country, and how corrupt the whole fucking system is. He has brought that out. He's brought it to light. He's brought to light how there's fake news out there. There's all this bullshit news networks that are just reporting what they want you to know. And people fucking watch the news and actually believe what these fucking reporters are telling them. You can't believe what you're watching on the news. It's all shit. And that's also happens on Fox. I mean, it happens everywhere. It's all bullshit. You're not getting any truth. John Lennon had a great song many, many years ago. All I want is the truth. Just give me some truth. You can't find the fucking truth. You can't.
No, it's all just political
Tom Cruise
agendas.
said the same thing to Jack Nicholson.
All right, so you know what I'm going to do?
You can't handle the
After all
truth.
this, I'm going to find out if I can get my pal, President Trump, on the phone, and I'm going to talk to President Trump in a second. All right? So that's what I'm going to try to attempt to do.
Okay, you try.
All right? We have a... wait,
You
not
could
yet,
try
not
to
yet,
do
not
that.
yet. Can I get my special report music, please? You're going to... I want my special report music. I want to do
Dun,
this...
dun, dun.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Graziadei from Strong Island TV.
Carolina Lee.
I'm now going to go to Mar-a-Lago and speak to my pal, my buddy, President Trump. Good evening, President Trump. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm still a free man.
How-
Tuesday, I don't know. All I do know is on Tuesday there's some elections going on locally, and I want everybody in Valley Stream to vote for Ed Fair.
Oh, that's right.
Ed Fair.
All right, so let's promote that. Everybody in Valley Stream, could you
Vote for
please
Ed
vote for
Fair.
Ed Fair?
Lots of great candidates on the United Community Party ticket. Lots of great. Demond Thomas.
Oh, Demont Thomas.
Demond Thomas.
Yes.
And this new guy, Kevin Wazak. He's on it. And Melanie Jenkins for Justice.
But that's a great
And
promo.
speaking of justice, I don't get any. I don't get any ever. It's always been, let's get after Trump. Let's find things Trump spits in the wind, and they're going to arrest him for it. Everything is going to be a problem that Trump does. That's okay.
All right, sir, I have a question to you. Do you foresee yourself being arrested on Tuesday?
I don't even know what I'm being arrested for, I'll be honest.
I heard you're into handcuffs.
I like
that
handcuffs. I like them on the bedpost, not
Yeah.
behind my back.
That's what I heard.
We have a segment where we ask President.
I got a big segment for you too, guys.
Thank you, President Trump. So I'm very worried about you, sir. You happen to be one of my favorite people in the whole world right now. I think you do great radio. I think you really got the nation together. And I'm scared that we're going to have protests on Tuesday. Do you think that's going to happen, sir?
Have I called for a protest?
No. Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Protested.
Oh, sorry.
You did.
Don't tear down any buildings. Don't rip down any walls. Don't break any windows. Just protest against the injustice that they've been putting on Donald Trump.
You asked for
Mostly peaceful.
Yeah, you did ask for peaceful protesting. I have to give you that.
I've always asked for peaceful protest. We have a right to protest in this country, unlike several cities across the nation who decided to burn their entire cities down and nothing ever happened. I say a couple of words, they want to arrest me.
Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Well, they're going back. They're saying that it's all hush money from a liaison that you had with a porn star, Stormy Daniels, in 2016.
That's spoke of a hot piece of ass before, and I'm going to tell you that's one hot piece of ass right there.
Who could blame him?
Really? Can you blame the guy?
I mean, can you blame the guy?
Blame the Trump. Blame him.
I can't blame you, President Trump. She was
This is
actually...
pre-Melania. Okay. Pre-Mar-a-Lago. All right, listen to me. I know what I did. Nothing wrong. Look, there's no greater perpetrator of crap against women than Bill Clinton. All right, listen. Why isn't he getting thrown in jail for all his things?
I agree with you.
I mean, what?
He's trying to get himself off of Epstein's list before it comes out.
You're not on, and I got to give you credit, President Trump. Even though your picture's there every once in a while, a couple of flights, they're not accusing you of being anything on those.
I feel like I'm on that. What's that Maury Povich show? You're not the father. You're not the father. No, I'm not. I was not on the list.
They're not coming after you, which is a good thing. And
You know when somebody walks up to you like Epstein, the great piece of shit that guy was, right? Bad guy, very bad guy.
Who was that?
Bad guy.
Who?
Epstein.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad
guy. Comes up to you and says, "Yeah, Mr. Trump, can I take a picture with you?" And jumps next to me and does a selfie. Like you like to do at home alone with your toys. You do a selfie. All right. Bottom line is, guy stands next to you, takes a picture. What are you supposed to do? You smile.
You smile.
And everybody goes, "Oh, look at him. He's with Epstein." I'm not with Epstein. I was in the airport. Guy stands next to me and goes, "Hey, Mr. Trump." I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" And the guy goes, "I just want to take a picture." She's like, "Oh, look, Trump's with Epstein. Not with Epstein. Never have been. Never will be."
Good.
Well, no chance now. But bottom line,
Unless
never
he's
was
still
with him.
alive.
If you had a message for your supporters and everybody, if so happens that you might get arrested on Tuesday or even Wednesday, what's your message to your supporters and those people, those diehards that know that you're innocent and that it's the Democrats coming after you, sir? That was a good question, right?
I think that was a little wordy. I don't know. What was the question? I'm trying to dig in there with the question.
It
What do you
wasn't as
think
long
your
as the 10 at 10, though.
What are your... I did those 10 and 10's 13 minutes. President Trump, I'm
Certainly
trying to
had more
get 5 out of
questions
him. What do you think your support? What do you think your supporters are going to do if this happens? Will it be peaceful, or do you think that there might be?
Oh, it should always be peaceful. This is America. This is the United States of America. We should always be peaceful. Never start riots. I'm not for rioting. I'm not for breaking things. I'm not for hurting people.
I know.
I'm just get the truth.
Okay.
Bring the truth out. That's all I'm saying to everybody.
Yeah.
Bring the truth out. And that's it. So the more they arrest me, the more they go after me, the more support I get.
I believe that.
Remember that.
You become
The more
stronger.
support.
Yeah.
The more you try to take me down, the stronger I come back. I come back.
Let me ask you now. If they do arrest you, are you allowed to still be elected president of the United States if you do run in 2024, even though you have a blemish on your record? Is that I'm being naive. I don't know that, and I'm asking you, sir.
Bottom line is, in order to be not eligible to run for president, you have to be convicted of a felony of some sort, and I'm not going to be convicted of anything.
Okay.
They have nothing.
Well, this isn't even. Is this a felony charge?
It's a misdemeanor, I think.
It's a
actually.
misdemeanor.
Yes.
And it's a misdemeanor that, am I right, that the federal government didn't see enough evidence to charge him?
That's correct.
I like this guy right here.
However, New
Hey,
York
Counsel,
State.
Rich
Right.
Shirelli.
However, New York State found that there was a need.
The democratic system
Yeah,
of
the Democratic
New York
Attorney
State.
General feels the need to bring a charge against the former president.
Yeah.
Some low-level misdemeanor, some kind of charge.
Meanwhile, Sleepy Joe, the
They don't
son
care
with
what
the
it was.
laptop.
Could have been a
excuse
parking
me.
ticket.
Me-
They would have gave it to him. They would have stuck it right up his ass.
What did you say,
right.
President Trump?
Sleepy Joe, the guy with the son with the laptop, Nancy Pelosi, all these people, they've done so many bad things, horrible things, terrible things. They've done them. They're a bunch of dogs, and yet they get away with it. Nobody bothers them, and the press won't even report it.
no, they don't.
They hear something about me with some girl from years ago, and they want to arrest me for it. Come on, stop it.
She is.
Well,
Stop
did you
it.
see that Hunter Biden, President Trump, is now suing the owner of the store where he left the laptop for service, saying that he breached his privacy in releasing the data that was on the laptop, which he has been denying for I'm not sure how many years now that it was even his laptop. Kind of ironic to me that he actually files a lawsuit against the guy saying you gave away my data.
Funny that you won't hear that story on CNN. Funny that you won't. MSNBC,
you won't.
CNN.
But you could educate yourself and find it other places. The truth is out there somewhere.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get my wrist greased up so those handcuffs don't hurt too much.
Well, President Trump,
You gotta go buy some
I
lard.
wish you the best of luck on Tuesday. I hope
Yes.
nothing happens to you. Say hello to Melania. We love her very much. How is she? Last question. How is she feeling about this?
good question.
How's she
dealing with all
feeling
this?
about this being regurgitated from 2016, a misdemeanor with a porn star, Stormy Daniels, Mr. President of the United States?
Is she a natural blonde, by the way?
Melania doesn't care. Melania's not worried about that. That's a horrible question, by the way. It's a dumb question.
Why? I'm asking you.
What do you
how
think
is
she's
she
gonna be
feeling with
dancing
it?
in the streets about it? I mean,
No, I just want to know how she's feeling. I'm hoping that everything's okay.
Very It's a horrible question. Terrible question. Next question, please. I want to do a pass like Mandy Jones
Yeah,
did.
you should have. You could have worded that differently. Like, how is she dealing with the pressure of an impending indictment against?
There you go.
Against
He's
you?
a better speaker than I am. Here's
You
the
know,
question.
how
President
how
Trump.
how is she dealing with all of this?
She's folding clothes right now for my departure. Ironing some slacks.
I have another question:
how's she doing
leather or
with
lace for Melania?
Yeah, there you go.
President Trump. I want to know leather or lace for the former First Lady.
Former first lady. Yes, she wears leather. She wears lace. She wears lots of that. Lots of nothing. Brassieres. I like it. I like it a lot.
Can I ask one last
Excellent.
question?
Oh, boy.
There's always one last question.
There's always one more.
Threesomes, President Trump?
Yes.
Yes.
Me, Melania, and Stormy Daniels.
There you go. All right. Thank you, President Trump.
Well
good
done.
job tonight. I wish you the best of luck next Tuesday. And have a good night, sir.
Thank you. Have a great night.
I thought you were going to say Billy Bush.
President Trump joining us from Mar-a-Lago. Join him Tuesday. Hopefully give him some support if he has to do a perp walk. By the way, Teresa, everybody seems to like your outfit tonight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
Cindy
you.
Saval says,
Comment
Teresa,
board
you
is
look
lighting
beautiful.
up.
Oh, thank you.
Ann Rodney said you look beautiful. Michelle said she's got to go.
Loves the hat.
Great show as always. She loves your hat. Greg wants to know, T, can you touch Bobby's leg under the table? See how much he reacts when he's doing Trump. Laugh my ass off.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
Greg
Who do you-
DiFilippo.
Who do you think said it?
Greg
we have
Gallant.
one,
Greg
one
Gallant.
perv in the whole group besides me. You know what I'm saying?
Besides me.
Was that your leg?
Trump didn't move at all. Stayed there right away. Just stayed there.
No, he didn't
Kept a
budge.
straight face.
So used to it.
All right. So T's having Perry Williams this week.
Periwinkle.
Perry,
Tomorrow.
Join
night.
Periwinkle on.
8 o'clock.
join
right
New
here,
York
people.
Giant Perry Williams with Tea Time
Perry
tomorrow
Williams.
night as she asks him irrelevant questions, and hopefully she'll get me an autograph. Please
Draft
join us
him,
on our social media pages. Please join us at YouTube, Limo Talk, 2 words, Limo Talk. Please subscribe to YouTube.
I always made it one word.
2 words.
It's 2 words, Limo Talk. If you notice what's happening,
always thought it was
Limo
one.
and talk with a capital T.
well, what's happening on our
That's
page
what I always did.
Is
Yeah.
what's happening on our page is becoming so popular that limousine companies are attaching themselves to the top of our page.
Oh.
So when you go to Limo Talk, the first thing is an advertisement from, say, Johnny's Sprinters.
Right.
And then you have the Limo Talk from
So
Strong.
you do a limo talk to
Hanger-ons.
promote your company, and everyone else is
Everybody
promoting
else is
theirs.
promoting
wow.
on it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're getting so much action on that site that
We
they're-
are out of sight with the action we're getting.
They're promoting other companies
action.
on our site,
Wow.
which is crazy. But we had a couple of other Limo
I
Talk
saw
shows.
several ads for mini Tootsie Rolls on your.
Would you like a couple? I could get you a few more, President
You
Trump.
got Tootsies?
Yeah, I get you. Hold
Where are
on.
they?
Hold on.
There's no
I'll get-
Spoojidel, so...
Oh, Schvigadel.
Spoojidel, and there's no cannoli or...
Spingies. Yeah, here's the-
Sphinges.
What does it look like? Show me what your
He was
spingy
drafted.
looks
So
like.
Perry Williams drafted in the 7th round of the 1983 NFL Draft. Is that the Marino draft, 83?
You know, I have to tell you, which I will tell him tomorrow, I've only been to one live football game in my life.
What
Okay.
game was it?
And my dad took me to Shea Stadium to see the Jets,
Oh,
and Joe Namath was the quarterback.
oh there
How
you go.
Wow.
crazy is that? Because I'm
Wow.
freaking old.
What year is that?
It had to be before 1982.
Yeah.
That's got to be 1970, 71.
70-something.
Oh my God, you're showing
I'm
your
going to
age.
be 60 next
You're
year.
gonna be 60.
God bless you.
But I gotta tell you, everybody's loving your outfit tonight. And
Thank
did-
you. I appreciate it.
Vinny Barone from Keller, Texas, a big Trump
Whoa.
supporter, just gave us a
Big thumbs
a
up.
thumbs up. So hello, cousin Vinny, and you just missed President Trump. So if you listen to the replay, Trump was on for about 5 or 10 minutes. What are you gonna say, Bob? You all right? Or you just?
I want to say hello to Vinny. And what town is he in?
Vinny's now in Florida. He used to live in Keller, Texas. He's in a town next to.
You're not even looking at anything when you say this. You fucking know all this shit.
He's my cousin. I mean, he's my cousin. He was in Keller, Texas.
Makes a difference.
He still works in Dallas and flies down during the week to conduct business for not Waste Management. It's another company. And
is Vinny a Cowboy fan?
Punta Gorda, Florida. Vinny is a huge Cowboys fan.
Oh, Vinny, I love you.
Oh yeah, Vinny. That's Rich
Well,
Zarelli.
hi, Vinny.
He says he's
We just
in
stole
Dallas
Cooks out
now.
of,
He's working in Dallas.
We just stole Cooks out of Houston for a 6th and 7th round pick.
He doesn't
Nice
know too
little
much. He doesn't know too many sports. He knows about the Dallas Cowboys.
Well,
he knows that
that's-
Ezekiel Elliott just got
Okay.
cut
Yeah, he just got released, and we just picked up Dalvin Cook. Not Dalvin Cook. What's his name?
from the Texans, right?
Yeah,
I
from
saw
the
that.
Texans, a wide receiver. For a
Vinny's
couple
been-
of late round picks.
Vinny's a big supporter of President Trump
in Dallas
on
now
our
working.
show.
Love
he
it.
loves our President Trump. He thinks our President Trump is fantastic.
He is
That's
fantastic.
great.
He goes, "You guys are great."
Thank you.
Yeah, but he said, "You guys, you're just." I'm letting you sit in because everybody wants to look at the chick.
Let's go,
You know what
boys.
I'm saying?
I got bigger balls than most men, really?
Well, that's what happens over the course of time.
That's what happens.
That's just gravity taking hold.
This is true. Everything goes south as you get older.
Those used to be tonsils.
Holy shit!
You know, my dad's 88, and he said to me, he wakes up every morning, he shakes his body. If nothing falls off, it's a good day.
That was a great day.
That's a great day. Good for him. What else you got there, Graz?
Really, I'm waiting to since we had Coach Jim Ferry on tonight.
Yeah, that was good.
We got him out. We
That
got
was
him.
good.
I've been wanting to get him.
Yeah.
Next, I'd like to get two people.
Yeah.
I want to get Hollywood producer Tony Carey. You're a very good friend.
Yes, he
to
was
come
on before.
Yeah, and I also want to get Jackie the Joke Man Martling
Well,
to come hang
I
out
have
with
to
us.
coordinate that with
With the boss,
Him.
with Inns,
yes.
to know that he's
Well,
here.
he has to be here.
I know he has to be there.
So we have to coordinate, make sure he's
Listen,
not working.
Listen, I'm a big supporter of Bobby Inzarello. If you haven't noticed, I think he is.
We love Bobby.
Listen, I'm the puppeteer and Richie's the music guy, but he's my talent over here. So
He knows.
You're the man.
you're the man, and I
I'm the one they bring matzahs to.
yeah.
It's true.
And I'm the one that's going to
Tootsie
bring a
Rolls.
Schvinzi in here.
You know, at any moment I
Or
could bring
Schwingy.
characters in here it's
Schwingy.
because of Bobby.
I know
I could
that.
ask to talk to Gilbert
Yeah, I
in
know.
in the cemetery at any.
And I haven't been called on all night.
Yeah, I know you were a big.
I had a big showing last week, and this week I'm not even wanted back.
What? Yeah, why? Why?
I have no idea. You tell me.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because Teresa Farrell's taking your airtime, Gilbert.
Stole my thunder.
She's
Way to go.
She's having a giant.
Affleck.
Gilbert, she's having a giant on tomorrow night. She's having Perry Williams starting.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cannoli.
No,
You're talking about Andre the Giant.
Teresa's interviewing Perry Williams, who is
Yeah, so I could hear
I like
us
Periwinkle.
It's
bitching.
Perry Williams, not Perry Winkle.
Perry Como.
So
Is it
you
Periwinkle
what
the
do you-
Perry
Clown?
Como.
Have you
Sing
tried-
some of my favorite Christmas carols.
What's your favorite song from Perry Cuomo, Mr. Gilbert?
My favorite Perry Como song is Born Free.
Oh, could you give us a
I
couple?
think that might be Andy Williams. Wait a minute.
It might be Andy Williams. Oh, by the way, Ann Rotney says, we love Inns. And you just want another big fan of yours, Inns. Just so you know.
How do I thank him? In Gilbert's voice? Do I thank her in Gilbert's voice?
So, Gilbert, can you give us a couple of lines from the Andy Williams Born Free?
Born free! As free as the wind blows. As free as the grass grows. You're born free.
I tell you, boy. I tell you,
The
Gilbert.
grass, the wind blows. It's about time.
Oh, listen.
Oh, it's
The way we were.
Oh, can we get a couple of lines? I know you know.
You better
I
talk
know you know the way.
over
It's Perry Como, the way we
Gotta
were.
talk over it. Gotta talk over
We
it.
can talk over it. Don't worry.
You can
Yeah,
talk
you gotta
over
Do you
talk
know this
over
song, Gilbert?
Smiles we gave to one another.
I had no idea Perry Como did this song the way we were. I picture Barbara Streisand singing this.
Oh my God.
It's fantastic.
Did he write this or did she?
Man.
That's a good question. No, I think it's his.
Go ahead, Gilbert. Hit that note.
It's a great.
Or has time rewritten every line?
Oh, you remember that?
Look at that.
If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we?
Could we?
Should we?
Should we?
I think we shouldn't.
It's great.
Scattered pictures.
I vote no.
I vote no for bringing it all back again.
Yeah, I agree with you. Screw that.
Why did you pick this song? Perry Como did so many songs.
Because I recognized
And you
it the way we were.
The way we were.
Why shouldn't I?
The way we should have been.
My mother used to sing this song
Yeah.
all the time.
Would you rather
In
feelings?
the house. Oh, that's the song.
Feelings.
My mother used to sing. Please put that on.
Really?
Oh, my
Feelings,
God.
nothing more than feelings.
Trying to forget. Go ahead,
my.
Gilbert.
Feelings? I can't even sing that note.
Is this feelings?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not the most popular Andy.
But by you know
Perry
what, you're
Como.
bringing back memories. My mother used to be in her skirt and everything else, and she used to vacuum, and she'd have Perry Como on the background.
that's sweet.
And I'm actually getting a little upset by
I
it.
see that.
Sweet.
She used
Actually,
to, because yes,
Wait a minute.
This is bringing
You
back
have
memories.
I have feelings.
She has feel. We found the spot.
I'm telling you. So she
Perry
would
All you
vacuum.
gotta do is play some old
Play some
nice.
Perry.
Perry Como songs.
She used to sit there and vacuum and go, feelings, nothing more than feelings.
My mother used to come back from the dentist and go, fillings, nothing more than fillings.
Trying to forget. I don't know but yeah, man.
Oh, that's
Oh
great.
God, thank
That's
you,
Great.
thank
good.
you. You made me.
That's
I
good.
love you.
Look at that.
Inns, I fucking love you.
Love that.
Inns, you know, I gotta say something. I know the last few weeks I've been on your nerves a little bit, and I've been great.
Last few
Just
weeks.
The last few weeks. Wow.
That's not bad.
Holy shit! I know I've been grating at you, but I have to tell you, Inns, I've been seriously trying to produce a good show around all of our talents. And you know what I mean? I know I'm a decent interviewer. And
A Jewish man dies and gets to the pearly gates.
here we go. Go ahead. Yeah, Gilbert.
He asks Saint
Peter.
Peter.
Thanks, T.
No, this is a Gilbert Gottfried.
All right, go.
joke.
Everybody, here we go. Gilbert.
Man finds a lamp on the beach. He rubs the lamp, out comes a genie. The genie says, I'd like to grant you one wish. And he goes, okay. He goes, I'm Jewish. He goes, and I'd like to wish, here's a map. I want to show you, this is the Middle East. I want there to be peace forever in the Middle East. And the genie says, that's too difficult a task. I don't think I can grant that wish. Anything else, I will gladly grant you that wish. And he goes, okay, I've been married for 50 years. Not once has my wife given me a blowjob. I would like my wife to give me a blowjob. And he goes, hold on a second, let me see that map again.
Right. But so my cousin Vinny.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so good. So my cousin's telling me that my mother's main song. It's so true. Oh, fucking, you can get peace in the Middle East, but you can't get a blowjob. So my cousin Vinny is telling me that my mother's favorite song was "We Are Family." We are family, and our family at all these birthday get-togethers,
Yeah,
when everybody
we'd
used to
play
get
that.
together,
Yeah.
would play that and
Yes.
fucking dance like it was going out of style. All night playing. We are we'd end all the parties with that song all the time.
Well, we used to do the same thing and change the lyrics from family to Canastracy's. So we used to sing, we are Canastracy's.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't even fit.
Yes, we made it fit.
Oh, you got to see the ending song. So I've gotten rid of Rihanna.
You
I got
could
a
know
new
it.
song.
We're the Canastracy's. That
there
would
you
work.
go. That's what I just said.
No, that's not what you said. Look back at the tape.
Greg D. Filippo wants to know, am I growing ovaries?
Are you growing ovaries?
Why? Because I started crying.
He got a little verklempt.
He got verklempt. The Jew with the lamp.
I
again.
was Jewish in my last life, you know.
I think you were.
I didn't swallow back then.
Hey. Oh boy. We got about 5 or 6 minutes left before we gotta go.
Won't see that on Tea Time.
Yeah, really. We can't even get on Optimum R rated, and you were on.
No, because you BAD on this show.
You were bad, right? I know. We say too many curses. I know.
You got potty mouth. What's your favorite sexual position?
Yeah.
When you masturbate, which hand do you use, or do you use a toy?
I don't like that question. I like those
Yeah,
questions.
put that on Optimum.
Oh yeah. Yes. Bobby will be off real quick. All
I
right.
dreamt I was skiing.
What do you got on? What do you? Oh, Richie didn't hear that one. Richie.
Oh, yes, he did.
Did you hear the one about the two guys skiing that they went with Gilbert?
No.
All right, next time.
No, it was done already.
Oh, wait,
Didn't they
Edwin
done
Diaz.
Oh, so you're just basically giving it to us right now.
Well, I figured you're not going to bring it up. We got 5 minutes to go on the show. I figured I just saw it come up on my tube here, and I thought I'd play it.
There will be no trumpet.
It's the
There will be-
fucking most. I have never witnessed
There are
something that
so
can
many
happen
fans
like that.
upset about this.
How does that happen? How do you have these guys jumping up and down because Puerto Rico wins, or was it the Dominicans?
I'll be honest with you.
And he fucking rips his ACL.
Here's what I think.
Patella tendon.
Here's what I believe happened.
Go ahead.
You're not in your top optimal shape in March when you're going out and putting out maximum optimal effort to pitch a game that you consider more important than the World Series, according to some of these guys, which is pathetic.
They say their
because they're not
country-
paying $30 million for you to play in the WBC, but that's okay, whatever. For my country, I got to win for my country. It's more important. What country, first of all, is Puerto Rico a country? Talk to me. I don't know. It's not. But anyway.
Territory.
So anyway, he goes out there,
US there.
and he's putting everything he's got into every pitch when you should be working out, spring training, getting all the bugs, doing some running, pitching an inning or two. Don't put your max effort out there. Get yourself ready for the season because the team's counting on you, and people bought season tickets to hear the trumpets and Edwin Diaz at Citi Field. But they're not going to hear the trumpets and Edwin Diaz at Citi Field because he tore his knee. Right?
Yep.
And why did he tear his knee? Because he's putting out maximum effort into pitches when he's not ready to do that. Then he jumps up and down after the game, and what was going to snap probably if there was a 10th
I was
inning,
gonna say,
it would have snapped.
It would have snapped anyway.
It was going to snap because
There had to be something wrong.
there was something he did while he was
Oh, it
pitching
had to be.
with that amount of effort at that time of the year, which he's
He had
not
already
used
done
to.
something.
He had already done something. That's why when
Absolutely.
you jump up and down,
You don't just jump
it
up and
snaps.
down and tear your patella tendon. I don't think so. Yeah.
All right.
You there? You there?
We're good.
Yeah,
All
right
right.
there.
So let's recap tonight. So
recap.
we had.
Oh, the happy recap.
Here we go. We had Jim Ferry, coach of the
Ferry.
UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
Yeah.
We enjoyed a good time with him. We had Mandy Jones on for the 10 for 10.
Yep.
We had
Great
President
job.
Trump
Good
on
job, girl.
for a little,
Yes.
special report
He's
from
into
Mar-a-Lago.
handcuffs. Yeah.
We had Gilbert.
Mar-a-Lago.
We had Gilbert Gottfried on tonight, who joined
did?
us, which we
Yes.
love, Gilbert. We haven't, who we haven't spoken to, and I'm hoping one of these people picks it out one of these days, is Mr. Lowe from WGBB.
You know, I got a friend request from him on Facebook for
Who?
Trevor Vassell.
Yeah, me too. Trevor's been listening. Trevor listened 2 weeks ago. He said,
sound good.
"Yeah, man."
You guys are real good.
Our old producer, man. That's how he used to say about us all the time.
He's go, hey Trevor, how we sounding over there? You guys sound good. You sound real good.
So, Bob, as per your request,
say the same thing.
After 12 years, I've gotten rid of our Na-Na song. Could you rewind this song, please? This is our new song.
You know what? I didn't realize this was going to be a glorious day, but it now is.
It is. It's gone.
I would have been in a better mood an hour
We
ago.
go with Tate McRae now. She's going to join us every night. Here we go. How you like that?
The song or the way you're moving like a fruit?
I'm moving like fruit, but there's a section.
He's
There's
grooving.
there's a reason
Moving
behind
like a
this.
bowl of Jello over
There's
here.
a reason behind this song, and Richie will show you in a little bit. But for the great and
will.
powerful Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello, Inns41.com. Thank you, Bobby, for just
Thank you so
entertaining
much.
us as always.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I appreciate it. For tea time with Teresa, who has Perry Williams, Perry Winkle.
Thank you.
She's
for
over
having
here
me.
texting behind the matzo
Thank you
box.
for having
Now I
me.
know why she bought the matzo. So
Stealing
No,
the
I'm
stealing the
answering
show
Greg,
tonight with her
and I'm
outfit,
liking
by the
what
way.
everyone's saying.
Everybody loves your
Stealing
outfit.
her show in the comments.
Catch Tea Time with Teresa on this network tomorrow night, Strong Island TV.
Thank you.
She's also on Optimum, 10 a.m. on Saturdays,
11,
where they don't
11
curse,
a.m.,
and it's
11.
very vanilla.
11 a.m.
For Board Up Extraordinaire,
Vanilla.
music director, and back after a week hiatus, Richard
Yay!
Zarelli.
Thank you,
Who joined us tonight, Richard?
Oh, plenty of people joined
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Besides Jim Ferry, Greg DiFilippo.
Greg
Of course,
DiFilippo.
the great Bobby Lacera back here from Strong
Lac.
Island TV.
Yeah.
Hold on, Bobby.
certainly
We
tuning in tonight.
We want to tell you, Bobby, we love you very much. You're doing a fantastic
Yes,
job.
he does every
And we're
week.
here for you, Bobby. If you
Every
need us to
week.
come hang out with you, even if
Absolutely.
you want me to come sit with you one night, I will, because I
I
like
want
you.
to see you when he doesn't
I know.
have
Who
to.
else? Who
Top
else,
of the
Richie?
list. Ann Rothney.
Love that lady.
Nikki Delaney checking in.
Like that
Chris
girl.
Smith. Kristen Danko.
Oh, yes, she's a comedian.
Yes, tuning in tonight. Sean
Well,
Connolly.
thank you very much. All right.
Talk a
Thank you.
shame
I
to
don't
Danko.
know her.
Sean Connolly.
Oh, I like Sean.
Yes, taking a break from the 007 movies to tune in.
show tonight.
Felix Restucci tuning in tonight.
It wasn't Sean Connolly.
I
Sean
thought you
Connolly.
were talking about Sean Connery.
Oh, we got
I
another
was.
guy that might come back.
That's my bad.
All right.
Judy Nieves Nunez checking in tonight.
Nice.
Mandy Jones, of course,
Yeah.
with a great job on the 10 at 10, which went to 10-13. Michelle Asta, Cindy Savell, and of course, my fellow Cowboy fan, Vinny Barone.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nice.
It's Grazza Day. Hold on.
He had to add that in, right?
Here we go. Everybody. It's Grazza Day.
It kind of goes with the song.
It goes with the song. It's
Grazza
Grazza
Day.
Day.
You know, I like the dead silence. I really do.
It's Grazza Day.
Oh my Lord.
It sounds like that song by 10cc. I'm not
It's
in
Grazza
love.
Day.
I'm not in
Rewind it
love.
again. Rewind it. I went past it. All right. For Bobby Lacera from Strong Island TV, StrongIslandTV.com. For the transportation company, GothamGoldGraz.com and Ins41.com, because one of my buddies complained that we never promote it. We are a fully functional transportation company. You need a bus, you need a van, you need a limo.
You get there, you find a
My
limo
daughter's
with
getting
4
married
wheels.
this year. She's going to need something.
And some oil.
After 12 years,
We're
I'm
completely
promoted.
functional.
If you need a car that's got 4 wheels and runs, call ins41.com or GothamGoldGraz.com. For Coach Jim Ferry, for Mandy Jones, Teresa Farrell, Bobby Inzarello, Richard Zarelli, for me, Anthony Grazzi Day. Remember, folks, treat everybody with love and respect.
Oh, for Christ's
And
Hold hands and sing.
You know, we're now at the
Kumbaya.
shootout point of this hockey game. I mean, we're at 11:03. Yeah.
Please pay it forward. Next week, we're hoping to have Hollywood producer Tony Carey, and in a couple of weeks, we're hoping to have Jackie the Joke Man Martling. For Teresa, for Bobby, for Richie, for Bobby Lacera inside, for everybody on Facebook, thank you very much. Good night. God bless.
Good night,
Ciao.
everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And treat people like shit like I do. Please.